the simple joys of life, days filled with special moments. At Inward Half, we understand the essence of these moments. Feel the difference between our breathable fabrics and flexible apparel as you disconnect from the hustle and bustle and reconnect with what truly matters. Inward Half, simple luxury for on and off the course.
WKGN 1340. Go Vols!
You're tuned in to East Tennessee's premier sports radio call-in show. This is The Drive.
And hello, good afternoon, and welcome to another stellar edition of The Drive here on Fan Run Radio. Russell Smith punching the time clock. It's 3:01 on a Monday, less than 3 weeks from kickoff. The countdown continues. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you had a great weekend. Got a full house here in the White Claw Hard Seltzer Studios. Bear, Jace, and Walker all here with me. Locked, loaded, and ready to roll. Boys, how we doing?
Starting to get a little bit tingly. Woke up and it's the heat has broken just a little bit to where if you're up early in the morning, you catching the first hints of cool weather on the way.
I haven't caught those hints.
No,
It's still pretty hot outside to me.
I get up pretty early. I mean, it's when the coolest part of the day. So, but anyhow, just knowing it's, I think it may have been you tweeted out something about next 1 week away from the first real game.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting close to week 0. We got the high school jamborees coming up this week.
Mm-hmm.
So it is all happening fast. Jace Brown, you doing all right over there, buddy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just tired. Woke up way too early for work this morning.
Yeah, you get up early.
Yeah.
You get up stupid early.
Yeah, that was not fun.
No, we need to find you a night job is what we need.
Mm.
We welcome you in here. The AP poll is out. I always said this is one of the signs it's getting real to me. And Tennessee, this kind of shocking after Tennessee comes in at number 19 in the coaches poll. The Volunteers will begin at number 24 in the AP poll.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
I'll see. I'm monitoring to see when the who voted for who where. That big document will come out at some point, probably this afternoon. I haven't looked real hard for it yet. And I'll be able to give you a more accurate
gauge of the level of disrespect,
where it's coming from, and if it's the usual characters. There's a guy out of Notre Dame. We've got enemies.
We've got enemies
amongst the big J crowd.
Enemies of the state.
Yeah.
Well, 24, and I will preface this by saying I am not an expert on what everybody else around the country has. So we're one spot ahead of 25th Boise State. These are the teams that are immediately ahead of us. We're 24th. 23rd, Texas Tech. 22nd, Iowa State. 21, Ole Miss. 20, Indiana. Those frauds. 19, Texas A&M. 18, Oklahoma. Their coach is getting fired. Number 17, Kansas State. 16, SMU. Fake, phony, fraud. 15, Florida. Really?
Florida?
Yeah.
What? This is
14,
Florida?
Michigan. 13, South Carolina.
What?
The
12, Illinois.
Cockgate.
Man, hate to see it.
Cockgate.
By the way, did you guys see what South Carolina's beating their chest about today?
No.
So they ended up, and I guess somebody had to go and calculate this, but they had the most screen time of any of the 6 or 7 schools that were featured on the SEC Netflix series.
Everybody likes to watch a freak show.
And they had the graphic of every most featured team. Very, very Butch Jonesy.
Jonesian.
Very Jonesian.
Butch Jones is ass.
Most featured team.
Well, we can turn our attention back to that. The only other thing I wanted to say about the AP, I mean, that has nothing to do with reality. That's just a guess. All those teams, like, who knows? We may end up 30th.
Well, that's something to do with reality. Yeah, well, exactly.
It's just a guess. At best, most of these teams' rosters have completely turned over.
Hopefully, it's an educated guess.
I mean, they put Texas Tech in there simply based on the fact that guy who apparently played at Texas Tech, that billionaire down there.
Oh yeah,
he went and bought a team,
which is not nothing. That is something
happening
to be considered when you're making out your poll, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's within the rules. I mean, he spent $25 million. I watched a whole video about it over the weekend. So, but it's just, and like we're talking about, like I say it halfway jokingly, like there is bad blood, and we will, because our fans act like maniacs at some of these people.
Well, and I say hopefully an educated guess. I like to believe, and maybe I'm being naive, like feel free, but I like to believe that 90%, if you want a rectally derived percentage, of the people who are voting in this poll are take it very seriously. Don't allow personal bias to enter into it, and are professionals,
right? Where
they go and what I think is going to happen, not what I want to happen or what this is how I honestly think all of this is going to shake out. And you weigh everything from strength of schedule to talent to coaching to everything that goes into it. I don't have a problem with Tennessee not being top 10, top 15, something like that. I feel like we've earned top 20.
Yeah, I did too. I mean, we were a playoff team. We've won, and not just a playoff team, but the fact that we're 10-game winners twice in the past 3 seasons should count for something, if you ask me. I think he's proven that. But the only thing that worries me about it, and maybe one of you guys can tell me different, is does it put us behind the 8 ball as far as the playoff stuff being all ranked out? Let's say they do get the quarterback thing figured out over there, and the ceiling is 10 wins. Is starting off the year in the AP poll at 24 going to hurt us in November?
I don't think so. I mean, I feel like we're to the point where most people realize the most important rankings, the ones that actually matter, don't show up till end of October, into November, and that the committee doesn't really look at the AP press poll at that point when they make those rankings. And also, they haven't seen anyone play a game yet with this list, disregarding what's happened the past couple years, because that stuff that's already happened. They're trying to figure out what's going to, and they haven't seen anything. So this list is just, it's all prediction with nothing to base it off of other than stuff you haven't seen.
But now the one fact that, I mean, it's true every single year, trying to figure out, is it the top, one of those top 12, one of the top 12 ranked teams will end the season completely unranked.
Let's hope it's not Arizona State.
It's like every year, like clockwork. Florida State gets it a couple of times.
All right, so that's what's happening today in the world of college football. The AP poll is out. Let's talk about what happened this weekend. Saturday, the first major scrimmage of the preseason, and we have a bunch of notes that we've compiled from the internets, people that we've talked to, and other sources that we have a pretty good glimpse of what happened over there this weekend. And first of all, Bear,
what's that, sir?
It's not my style to pat myself on the back and say, I told you so.
See, I was going to do this for you.
I told you so.
Russ gets it right again.
You were spot on Friday.
Oh, I told you so.
What did I say?
Exactly what happened on Saturday.
The defense is always going to dominate the offense in the first scrimmage. It happens just about every year, and that was the tale coming out is that the quarterbacks really struggle. Joey Aguilar throws a pick six to Colin Brazel, and Merklinger struggles with his accuracy. A lot of wide receivers missing or limited. I don't think any of our starters played at all. Like Matthews was there, but he was limited. I think he's wearing the red jersey. And then Brazel and Staley didn't participate at all. So it was very like you take all of this with a grain of salt. And even when your team is full strength, right? It's like if the offense dominates, then we're sitting here freaking out about the defense. They're not any good.
Right.
So this is the age-old conundrum of analyzing an intra-squad scrimmage. It's difficult, man. And I remember the old stories about 1998. Feels like 98, the first fall scrimmage, like the offense literally could not get a first down, could not move the ball at all.
Well, yeah, but they were going up against arguably one of the, I'd say, top 5 defenses that ever played college football, that 98 team.
Overstretching it a little bit, but it was a very good defense, very, very salty. And we're replacing the best quarterback in school history in Peyton Manning. So it was, this always happens. So I'm not going to run around freaking out about it. Like, I continue to believe that those receivers are going to play. Like, if we had to play Saturday, they would have been available. And the quarterback thing, for everything that we're going to talk about, it all comes down to quarterback play, man. If we can get some good quarterback play, it could exceed our expectations. If we get the crap quarterback play some of you in the darker corners of the interwebs are predicting, then yeah, it could be kind of a crummy season. What do you guys make of the reports that George McIntyre flashed and maybe even had, depending on who you talk to, the best day of the 3 quarterbacks?
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me at all. Like I told you, I went and saw him play. I mean, he's got a cannon. He's incredibly accurate. He's good at getting – when I saw him, he looked like he was really good at – he's not looking to run so much as he's looking to get to a spot where he can set his feet and then throw it downfield. And he was really accurate. So the problem with him is I hear that they may list him at 190, but I had somebody tell me that would know that he's probably closer to 180 right now still. He's 6 foot, what, 6? 180?
I think that stuff – kind of overrated, man. I do think there's a lot to talk about with McIntyre and what if he's the best one and all this stuff, because then you get into the Faison Brandon situation, and we'll circle back to all that. But that was the word, is that, hey man, McIntyre, and granted he's playing against the 2s and 3s, he's not playing against the 1s.
Mm-hmm.
So again, take that into consideration when you're having your George McIntyre hot takes out there. But words out of the practice was that he did show out.
The other thing he doesn't have is he doesn't have the pressure of – I don't think he's got the same kind of pressure that the other 2 have on them. Because, I mean, it's basically it's the 2 of them going at it. He's just back here, just kind of an afterthought.
He's kind of house money.
He's running and throwing 2s and 3s.
He knows they're not going to hit him.
Yeah, it may pay dividends next year when the 2s and 3s are the 1s and the 2s.
And that's Heupel's MO. Remember, like, he wouldn't play Nico as a true freshman. And I think part of that was, yes, it's loyalty to Joe and wanting to avoid any hint of a controversy, but it's also, we don't want to ruin a young player. We want to build up his confidence. We want him to feel good, and we don't want to throw him out there until he really knows what he's doing. So the other notes here, sounds like the team ran it well, had some problems maybe in pass pro against our first string defensive line at times, but ran it well. Understand Star Thomas shined. See what I did there?
Heard that. That was good, Russ. I heard I wanted to see if this was true with you or not. Heard the interior of the offensive line did not fare well.
Well, I mean, but if I heard they ran the ball well, you don't run the ball well typically if the interior is not. So maybe it's like, again, you choose your own narrative. This tells a lot about a person, whether you're glass half full, half empty. It's like you could say that our defensive line is all seniors and super stout, and we are breaking in some new veterans. By the way, the Pendleton kid I hear didn't scrimmage much. He's dealing with a little bit of an injury. So it was William Satterwhite, the redshirt freshman, at center.
Yeah.
But, you can say, hey, man, we got a lot ways to go pass blocking, but we can run the ball a little bit. To me, it sounds like a Josh Heupel offense. Like, yeah, we're going to run the ball a little bit. It's going to be a little messy. I think that he'll probably be able to scheme around things able to get to manufacture passing yardage based on how good his quarterback is.
Well, two things. So what's wrong with Pendleton? And I'm just assuming
he's injured, Bear.
He's going to be the starting center. But I mean, this was one of my bigger fears, almost as much at quarterback, almost as that was what are we going to do? What's life after Cooper Mays look like for Tennessee? Because we saw what it was like when Cooper Mays was just injured and our offense just would go in the toilet. They couldn't get the blocking stuff right.
Cooper ain't walking through that door. So you're going to have to figure out something. Again, maybe I'm naive. I feel like you look at the results Josh Heupel, Glenn Ellerby have put out at least competent offensive lines, if not very good offensive lines in their 4 years here.
And we're going to run the ball.
I have no doubt they're going to do the same. I think they will find a way to get a good group out there. Defensively, the two names that I heard stood out were Caleb Herring. And again, Josh Joseph's not going. So like he gets a chance to shine a little bit. Third-year player out of the mid-state, highly touted 4-star recruit. It's time. It's time for a guy like that to step up and show. And he did. And then Edwin Spillman, who I continue to be really excited about, a sophomore player, another 4-star kid from the mid-state. Maybe. Wrecking ball is the term I heard used to describe Edwin Spillman.
Really?
Wrecking ball in the middle.
Damn,
Flying around. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, pretty excited. Again, lots of players out, lots of players not participating. So,
well, I mean, if you've got somebody that can create havoc in the middle of an offensive line, just completely blow things up in there, you can dominate.
So those were the notes coming out of the scrimmage. We will do a deeper dive as we move through the 3-hour tour here this afternoon on the show. And coming up in just a moment, Vols on the docket. Yes, Vols plural on the docket.
Whoa. I know of one.
No, you're about to find out about another one when we continue. Yes, the rare docket in the first hour of the show.
Tennessee in crisis.
Coming up, we will take your or is it? Some are saying we're back.
Some you were saying we're back.
Unconfirmed sources are saying.
You weren't joking. I agreed with it.
Well, we'll get into it a little bit here when we continue. Stay tuned. It is The Drive on Fan Run Radio. Back with more right after this.
The Drive.
Can't get enough Fan Run Radio? Download the free Fan Run app and take the best Tennessee sports conversations with you wherever you go.
Where are the best ribs in the Volunteer State? Rickard Ridge. Who has the best barbecue catering packages in East Tennessee? Rickard Ridge. And where is the most beautiful setting to enjoy a meal with family and friends? Rickard Ridge. Rickard Ridge Barbecue. Just a quick ride up I-75, take exit 134, hang a right, and Rickard Ridge is on your left, just inside Cove Lake State Park.
Is your smile ready for the spotlight? Hi, I'm Dr. Jacob Wilco, and at Knoxville Smiles, we make every visit a reason to smile. From routine cleanings to dazzling cosmetic treatments, our experienced team uses the latest technology to keep your teeth healthy and your smile bright. With a warm, welcoming atmosphere and personalized care, we're here to make sure you leave feeling your best. Don't wait. Your perfect smile is just a call away. Book your appointment today at 865-539-1776 or online at knoxvillesmiles.com. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles.
Got a problem tree looming over your home? Call ECR Total Landscapes. Whether it's trimming, removal, or storm cleanup, our certified pros get the job done safely and efficiently. We're licensed, insured, and ready 24/7 for emergency calls. Big or small, we cut them all. ECR Total Landscapes. Call now for a free estimate, 865-384-2012 and mention promo code FANRUN for free stump grinding on any tree removal now through the end of the year. Also, visit us at ecrtotallandscapes.com.
Are you looking for a treat that will knock it out of the park at the next watch party? Just like your favorite baseball team, Crumble brings the best lineup week to week with an expanded roster that includes key lime pie, strawberry cake, or my personal favorite, Monster featuring M&M candies. Let Crumble treat you to the best cookies in the game. Download the Crumble app and start earning rewards. You can even vote monthly on what flavors you would like to see at any store of your choice. Warmer weather is here, so get to the ballpark, but don't miss the cookies.
Ready to launch your career? Axle Logistics is a leading third-party logistics company where excellence is an energy. With an award-winning culture, Axle proves that positive outcomes come from a positive environment and a work hard, play hard mentality. At Axle, the drive for success is infectious. And with an uncapped commission structure, hard work isn't just noticed, it's rewarded. For those with big goals and even bigger dreams, Axle Logistics is the place to start your career.
Well, this is a sign of the times, and you have multiple players from your school appearing on the docket on the same day. Chris Brazel, who returned to practice today, by the way.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he?
Because he's been injured. He hasn't practiced yet this season.
The hamstring.
Oh, I thought you were referring to his while we're doing this segment.
Are you okay? Like, you thought what? Oh, you thought like he would be suspended?
I thought that's what you were getting ready to say.
Chris Brazel returned to practice today. Wide receiver has not practiced yet this season. This is the first time he's practiced this season with an undisclosed injury. He was arrested on August 8th after police clocked him driving 60 miles per hour in the 35 zone in a black Dodge Charger across the Henley Street Bridge in downtown UT. What are you doing 60 on the Henley Street Bridge, dude?
I'm terrified on that thing.
60 into 35.
What are you doing?
That's crazy.
Police said Brazel produced a U.S. passport, but told officers
So classic.
he didn't have his driver's license with him. Where is he going overseas? Isn't he from like New Orleans or something?
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of people just have their passports now.
I just got a passport. I must have had a passport at one point. So I did go to Canada when I was but a wee lad. But I just got a passport for a trip I ended up not taking. And that was the first time I'd ever had a passport. Anyway, the police run his motor vehicle records, find out that his license was suspended after he failed to appear in court on August 15th of last year. This is like a year ago.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be in court and did not, so they arrested him.
Like I would be willing to bet that charge was probably some kind of traffic thing. He just didn't go to court.
He was charged during a traffic stop in June 29th last year, 2024, for failure to carry insurance on his vehicle. So you don't have insurance. You're driving around without a license. You're handing out your passport. Like, that'll work. And
you're speeding on a narrow bridge.
Do we not have a guy on staff? We have 50 billion assistants now on that coaching staff. There's not a guy who's just like every year. I mean, this should happen on the first day of camp. It's like, hey guys, my name's Jerry. I'm the fixer here. I'm the guy that makes sure all your important documents. First of all, everybody got their driver's license? All right, let me see it. Everybody, come on, show me your license. Where's your license, dude? You don't have a license? Well, you got to do that. Like, they'll have somebody to make sure that everybody is on the right side of the law.
I mean, you would think they would do that because, I mean, let's be honest with you. There's no way Chris Brazel can. I mean, he can now because of NIL, but the cold car thing, whoever sets up that car deal with them, because it's basically like those are like company cars. Like, if you get a company car, you have to supply, like you're saying, your driver's license, all that stuff. There should be somebody that just handles that.
Well, it's certainly not a hanging offense. I think we can all agree.
Well, no, I mean,
But-
it wasn't any kind of he's just
Guilty of being a
better term.
dumbass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dumbass.
Yeah. So here's hoping that Chris Brazel can get his personal effects in order and start displaying some of that speed on the football field, as opposed to
Yeah, and slow the hell
on the
down, dude.
Henley Street Bridge. What are you doing, man? Come on. You got a Charger. It doesn't mean you have to drive like a maniac.
I think the guys at Georgia thought it was he's kind of
Yeah,
soft
we're
for him doing
amateurs.
60, yeah.
We're not doing it right.
65. I bet you I could get up to 100.
Weren't even hammered. I mean, what's going on? Meanwhile, that is not the only legal incident Tennessee is dealing with right now. Lady Vol basketball player Ruby Whitehorn
Whoa.
has been charged with aggravated burglary and domestic assault after she was arrested Friday following a domestic dispute call to the Knox County Sheriff's Office.
Wow.
Whitehorn, who started 28 games for the Lady Vols last season, allegedly kicked in the front door and the bathroom door after a fight with a woman outside a North Knox County home on late Friday afternoon.
This is in the middle of late in the afternoon.
That's
Wow.
what I just said.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just trying to picture Ruby Whitehead kicking the door down in
Horn.
broad daylight. Whitehorn, sorry.
Whitehorn was released on bond Saturday and is scheduled to appear in court tomorrow. UT says they're aware of the situation and continuing to gather additional information. No injuries reported, according to the arrest warrant. Entering her senior year, averaged 11.6 and 4 rebounds last year after transferring from Clemson.
Well, those are, I'm assuming one of those is a felony, isn't it? To use the word aggravated.
I mean, you kick in a door to a house,
Aggravated burglary and domestic violence.
and kick in the door to the bathroom. Yeah, the arrest report said that they were fighting in the yard, It's very serious, Jace. Please.
What's the
I
problem,
know. I mean,
James?
A
could
level
you,
of
could you
decorum.
imagine
Come on.
just like driving by that, like seeing them outside, just having a tussle? It'd be kind of
Anyway,
funny.
you're stopping and trying to break that up.
No, I'm just videoing it.
By the way, I would love to see the body cam of both of these incidents. I'm a big body cam guy.
I
Love
am
the
too.
body cam.
Those are fun. Those are fun to watch.
Oh yeah, you ever just sit
Mhm.
down and you're just like scrolling YouTube, nothing to do, and like 2 hours later, you're like, what have I been doing? Just watching body cam arrest videos for the
Yeah.
past 2 hours.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be working right now.
Shootouts.
Shootouts.
Yeah, there's a good one. There's a shootout on the interstate, and the cops wouldn't send. This guy got shot, and it took like 10 or 15 minutes for him to get back up there. Maybe like 5 or 10. At one point, the poor guy, he's like, "Is anybody coming?"
The cop was shot.
Yes, he got shot in the
Oh,
arm.
That's terrible.
So that's a hell of a lot more serious than what Brazel has going on. Like, is she going to be at the university?
Well, and for the We're Back crowd, I don't remember a lot of Lady Vols getting arrested during the Pat Summitt era.
And not while they were in college.
You get arrested playing for Pat, you're probably not playing for Pat anymore, no matter
Yeah.
who you are.
But this is still not the tops at a lady or former Lady Vol charge wise.
It's different. It's different times. I mean, here's the thing, and I'll say, there's no drugs or gun involved in either incident, which is probably a good thing.
No gasoline. Anything too wild.
So maybe you can get off with a slight slap on the wrist. I don't know if this is, again, a hanging offense for Ruby Whitehorn. We need her. Lady Vols trying to get back this year. We need her.
What would you be saying if this had happened and it was, say, a linebacker had kicked in the door to his girlfriend's house and then kicked in the bathroom door and
was beating on her?
And been out in the yard fighting.
Russell, the husband, the father, the man of the community would probably say that person doesn't belong here.
Okay.
Russell, the football fan, would say, give me a couple up downs, run some stadium steps, and you're not starting against Syracuse. You play second series. What do you want from me? Man, I tell you the truth. Should we kick her out?
I don't know. I'm glad I don't have to make that decision. That would be a really tough one.
That's why Kim Caldwell's getting paid the big bucks.
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't think it'd be up to her. Do you?
I mean, it's her program. Yeah. I mean, I guess you
like
could.
this. So, I mean, you know that the Plowman and Boyd.
When Fulmer would have a guy smash a beer mug over a girl's head or something, you think he was letting Joe Johnson or Doug Dickey tell him how to run his athletics, his football program?
Yeah, but Phil Fulmer wasn't the women's basketball coach.
What does that have to do with anything?
The football coach has a lot more power now. Back then, Pat did, but Pat's the only person. She's the only coach that had that kind of juice.
I don't know. There were no injuries reported in the thing. It's a bad look. It's a bad deal. Again, internal punishment. I'm not saying like slap on the wrist, man, boot card treatment, earn your way back. But
yeah,
I don't think this is a kick you off the team, kick you out of school type thing. Am I wrong here?
It depends on it. First, I feel like, she's got to get adjudicated. My advice to her would be not go anywhere near that person ever again. It's obvious that you guys don't get along. You're so passionate that the police get called.
Yeah, I'm sure that it's just going to be let the courts take care of it, and however they react will dictate how Tennessee is going to react. I mean, if the charges aren't pressed too hard and she gets off on some of them, I'm sure it might be a light slap on the wrist. But if it becomes something serious, she might not have the same amount of protection as some other athletes do.
Pat used to have a rule that at the beginning of the year, you had to give her the 10 names and phone numbers of your friends, like outside the program. These are the people that you would talk to, hang out with.
Really?
10 names and phone numbers. And if the person's name, phone number wasn't on that list, like you couldn't hang out with them. That was the level of control she had over the program back in the day.
That's amazing.
Well, yeah, but I mean, winners win. I mean, that's the difference between being
it's
one of the all-time greats, and I mean, not many coaches can pull that off.
No.
Saban, her.
Certainly not anymore. All right, that is the docket. It's brought to you by the law offices of Jerry R. Givens. Bankruptcy, divorce, personal injury, hopefully not all at the same time. But whether it's individual or you're having a really bad day, these are some of the curveballs life can throw at you. Fortunately, for those of us here in East Tennessee, we've got someone who can help us work through these problems and recover. The law offices of Jerry R. Givens are here to help you in your time of need. If you're in need of legal advice, call today to set up your free, no obligation consultation. Jerry's office number is 865-801-9250. That's 865-801-9250. As always, the phone call is free. The advice is free. So what do you have to lose? Give them a call and tell them you heard about it right here on Fan Run Radio. Again, that number, 865-801-9250. You can also visit Jerry online, jrglawtn.com. The law offices of Jerry R. Givens, legal expertise you can rely on. Again, that website is jrglawtn.com. Our phone number, if you want to participate in the show today, 865-966-3435. Call or text us today, 865-966-3435. We'll start with Stevie. Good afternoon, Stevie. What's going on?
Russell!
Hello, Steven.
The theme of my call today, Russ, is repentance and confession. I'd like to start with Jace and tell him that I'm sorry for the way that I treated him.
Sorry.
When my Cubbies ripped a Band-Aid on his Cardinals.
I'm sorry.
I'd like to say I'm sorry.
It's okay, Stevie. It always comes around. It's okay.
Thank you. The Cubs suck now. I'm scared.
Sorry.
I'd like to confess today, Russ, that I am officially done with the football season.
What? Oh, my God.
We're going to suck.
You don't know that.
They haven't even kicked the ball yet.
Will it suck? Tennessee football.
Yes. We don't even have receivers on the field, and Joey Football still throws interceptions.
So you got to take into account, again, scrimmage setting. We don't have our starting wide receivers, who, by all accounts, will be available when the season starts, right? And it's a scrimmage, Stevie. So Joey Football, as you refer to him, goes out there and he's letting it rip, man. Like, he knows if he throws a pick, he's probably been told to let it rip. He knows if he throws a pick, it doesn't matter. He's out there trying to make plays. When we get to a game situation, you're playing Syracuse, you're playing ETSU, you're playing Georgia. He's going to be coached not to put the ball in harm's way. He's going to be coached to be a little bit more conservative and rely on our big-time defense. And he's going to have his starting wide receivers out there. He won't be throwing to Trey Weary and the kid from Catholic. No offense. He's going to have SEC caliber wide receivers out there. And by the way, it'll be a month from now. He will have improved with more practice reps and game experience.
The picks
so you're
concern
telling me that the official. Thank you, Bear. Thank you, Bear. Thank you, Bear. Go on, Bear.
It's the picks, because that's one thing that you can't do in the Heupel offense. And if you look back, like even last year with Nico, what did he throw, like 5 maybe?
Not a lot.
Hendo threw 2 in 22. Joe threw very few interceptions. That's the only thing that really, like, I've got no doubt on the other side. I mean, he's a vet. He's played a lot of college football. I think he'd do just fine. I think the Heupel
against
offense.
South Alabama.
Yeah, but I mean, the Heupel, he's, like Russ said, he's going to be throwing SEC talent.
I think the 24th or 20 whatever we are ranked is honestly generous. I mean, we have a bunch of unproven talent out there, especially on the offensive side of the ball. We're gonna have to earn it and prove it. No one else is worried besides me.
Well, what were your expectations before camp started?
I mean, if you remember my call, I was thinking we were going to take this year off and go on hikes and learn languages and watch movies.
So nothing has changed for you.
No.
You're just doubling down and you're just reiterating that you think this year is going to suck.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm confessing.
Long way to go, Stevie. I mean, listen.
Can you really confess to something that you've already stated?
I don't know, Bear. Listen, I want to get to my last part of my call. I'd like to approach the Council of Elders on something that was developing at the end of last week. As most of you guys know, I have a history of telling, animal violence stories on the drive.
Oh, no.
My sweet, precious dog, Wrigley, 6 years old, beautiful German Shepherd, loves Russell to death. Loves him. He killed his first possum this past week. Here's the situation. My neighbors will often take the dogs out on a walk. We'll do it vice versa, good neighbors. They take Wrigley out on a walk with their dog. They come back banging on my door. Wrigley just killed a possum. So I go out there, me and my wife Kate go out there, and we look at it, and it's mortally wounded. It's not going to make it, but it's still breathing. And I did as I hope not. Because I did what any good person would do who loves animals, and which I do, Russell. And I said, okay, this guy's breathing out. He's bleeding out. I'm going to put this guy out of his misery. It's the right thing to do. I don't own a gun. My first impression.
Hold on. Can I pause? Can I pause you just a second? Let's go around the room real quick. How do you think Stevie put this possum out of its misery? Bear.
Shovel.
Jace.
Karate chop.
Walker.
A shovel.
What'd you do?
Well, my first thought was, without any tools to do a quick death, to run the possum over in my car.
Oh, my God.
Where is it?
Get the possum.
Is it in the street?
Well, I have like that private drive by my house, Russell. It's in the grass next to it.
What are you doing?
I don't know, Bear. I was panicking. So I get the possum out onto the road and I line it up, and my neighbor gets in my car to drive it, and once over, twice over, 3 times over, 4 times over.
Oh my God.
Steve.
And I think it's dead at that point.
What do you?
It starts convulsing.
Oh.
And
Oh my
that wasn't
God.
good. That wasn't good.
Wait, you drug it? You drug the bleeding, dying possum into the street?
I was trying to put it out of its misery, Russell. I didn't know
You're
what else to do.
torturing the thing.
I know. So this is what I get to. So it's not dead yet because it's still kind of breathing after we run it over 4 times. So my next thought is, okay, I have an axe. It's not a great axe. It's a spelling axe. It's a little dull. So I grab the axe. I get the possum back into the grass to make sure it's a good stroke right through into the grass. Well, I do 3 chops and nothing. I couldn't break through the skin barrier. And, well, this is about 20 minutes later, and eventually I think it's dead, so I just toss it into the woods, and I pray to my God for forgiveness.
You know, you probably should have just let the dog finish it, man, if we're being honest. It would have been over a lot quicker than whatever the hell it is you guys put that thing through.
So you ran
I know.
over it 3 or 4 times, and you hacked it to death with an axe, and then tossed the maybe dead carcass into the woods.
Yep, and I get to smell it every morning now on my walk. I tried, Russell. I was trying to put the animal out of its misery. I was trying to do my best.
I mean, even the guys who like torture people at CIA black sites are going, dude, enough. You can't do that, Steve.
I know. I'm sorry.
The Spanish Inquisition thinks you've gone too far.
I know.
Possums are really helpful, by the way.
Oh,
I know.
I haven't heard that.
Yeah, they eat ticks.
Huh.
Why didn't you just, like Bear said, just a big shovel, just bam, over the
I don't
stone?
own a shovel.
Why didn't you
and
karate chop it?
What kind of man doesn't own a shovel?
A man who cares, Russell.
Did your neighbor
man
not
who
have
owns an axe.
neither one of you guys had like a little 22 or something just to pop it?
No.
What are you, a bunch of hippies or something? Yeah.
I don't believe in war. Guys, in all those moments of bludgeoning and running over and watching the thing die out, it was still a better experience than watching Joe Milton run out of bounds against Ole Miss.
Steve, you appreciate it. That's good.
It's brutal.
That might be the worst story I've ever heard.
Told on this show or period?
Am I off the hook now for putting the mice out of their misery on the glue traps with the shovel?
Oh, for sure. I might even.
I'm a damn humanitarian compared to
for
Stevie.
that god awful noise that you'll play
Lover of
sometimes.
the animals.
Oh my God.
What noise? Oh, the deer, the sound of the deer being eaten by the bear.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It actually sounds kind of like you did when you starfished at Old Ben Franklin Motors that day. It's not far off.
What?
It's not far off.
I hate you.
All right. See, had a program prepared today. We
We're
made
gonna
it.
go deep.
We
into
made it
college
half an
football.
hour. We made it half an hour. We had a nice "How you doing" segment. We talked about the scrimmage. We had extensive scrimmage notes, hard-hitting Tennessee football analysis, the likes of which you can't get anywhere else. We come back, we address the elephant in the room, the docket. We have multiple Tennessee players in trouble with the law. We have a very serious, high-minded discussion about that. And then we end up with a caller describing like a scene from The Shining.
Torture.
He's
That or
just
Guantanamo Bay is like some CIA black site.
Stevie is an absolute madman.
That was
And I think we all knew this. think we've known this. Those of you who have listened to his calls for a while have known this. I think I understood it when we took Stevie to that Braves game and we were renting that car from Airport Kia.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a really nice car. And poor Tucker Harlan, one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Like, we allowed Stevie to come with us. His wife did make some great cookies. His wife's a great baker. But Stevie, after the game, we're getting in the car, and Stevie looks at Tucker with what I can only describe as a serial killer's gleam in his eye.
Oh, no.
It says, Tucker, get in the back.
I heard about this.
And nice guy Tucker, he's like, ha, ha, ha. Okay, Stevie. And he looked at him. His eyes narrowed. And he said, Tucker, in the back. And it got real quiet. And we were all just sort of like, oh, it's a little strong. Tucker, I think you better get in the back. He seems serious. And then there was an awkward silence. Really, it's not surprising at all that Stevie would turn out to be a psycho.
No, I was a little disappointed in Tucker. I thought I should have fought him for it.
Stay with us. The drive continues. 865-966-3435 if you want to chime in today. Back to wrap up hour number 1 of the show right after this.
The Drive.
For the fans, by the fans. This is Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
Got a flat tire? Strange noise under the hood? Don't stress. Roll into Matlock Tire and Auto Service. From oil changes and brake repairs to brand new tires, Matlock's certified techs do it all. Fast, friendly, and fair priced, Matlock is the home of the price match guarantee. Bring in any competitor's ad and Matlock will match the exact same tire for the exact same price. Matlock Tire and Auto Service. 5 locations in East Tennessee. Visit MatlockTireService.com to find the location nearest you and schedule your appointment.
Citizens National Bank. We make it easy to save money. Get access to thousands of discounts on shopping, dining, and travel with the C&B Plus Perks account. It's a powerful new way to save money with roadside assistance, cell phone protection, identity theft protection, and credit monitoring. Banking at C&B has its perks. Call or stop by a branch for more details.
Citizens National Bank. Banking never felt so good.
Member FDIC.
When it's past high noon, it's time for a vodka soda made with a vodka you actually heard of. I'm talking White Claw vodka soda made with White Claw premium vodka. JB Smooth only drinks vodka soda made with the world's smoothest vodka.
And you can too. Pick you up a bottle of the triple wave filtered vodka that's been distilled 5 times. White Claw premium vodka comes in 4 flavors: black cherry, mango, pineapple, and just vodka. You haven't had vodka like this. No one has. White Claw premium vodka. Please drink responsibly. Located in Knoxville's historic Old City, Barley's offers great food, live music, the best draft beer selection in town, and now your new favorite place to watch sports. Their indoor projector is perfect for any weather, and they've revamped their upstairs area with more TVs to take in all of the action. Their menu features hand-battered chicken tenders, juicy burgers, fresh salads, and the tastiest pizza in Knoxville. You can enjoy their happy hour drink specials daily from open until 6 p.m. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
A brand built in Tennessee and born from the love of the game. Inward Half revolutionizes golfing comfort. Crafted by a former pro and dedicated enthusiast just like you, our luxury performance wear guarantees you stay cool and comfortable through every swing and every day. We're not just a brand. We've set out to create a lifestyle for those who understand that impeccable style and premium performance are a hole-in-one. Enjoy the walk-in with Inward Half.
Mark on Twitter says, great googly moogly. Where do you find these guys?
Find us, Mark.
They do. They do. Texter says, as if Stevie's everyday phone calls aren't sign of a psychopath, the possum story seals it.
Yeah, I'm sold.
I mean, he's firmly planted his flag up near the top of the freak show.
Yeah.
Freaky callers that have called us over the past almost 10 years, or 15 for you.
Jeremy says the best footage is when Banks got busted in the Pruitt call. He's the body cam footage of Pruitt.
Oh, go and do your civic duty, dude.
On and do your civic duty.
Go and do your civic duty.
Oh, man. What do you think Jeremy Pruitt's doing right now?
Probably watching game film.
Is he still collecting paychecks?
Was he
where?
coaching
He
the
didn't
girls'
get
basketball
anything.
team or something?
Yeah, he was. Middle school? Was it middle school? Girls basketball?
Jace, look up Jeremy Pruitt's recent work history. I know he's back in Rainful doing something down there.
You know, though, Russ, that whole deal with the with that body cam thing you were talking about, like, I didn't have a problem with what he was saying. It was like, why are you calling me? Why, you know, can we
Who,
not
Pruitt?
Yeah, that night, you know, his wanting to just let him off with a warning.
Yeah, this is the silliest bleep I've ever seen. That was another quote out of that.
Because I'm
this
sure
would
it
never
was.
happen in Tuscaloosa.
Exactly. And it used to not happen here a whole lot.
Roll down Tide.
Let's get Jason in here next. Jason, you're on the drive, Fan Run Radio.
Hey, guys, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we got you. Go ahead.
Okay, so, some people, most people have phobias. Some are spiders, snakes. For whatever reason, I've always hated possums. It's scary. They have the rat tail, the beady eyes. I've always been scared of those things. So being an 18-year-old, kind of psychopath, if I saw one on the road, I didn't mind to swerve a little bit to take one out. It's the only animal I've probably been unkind to. But so I see one coming back from West Knoxville back roads. I'm like, I'm going to take them out. So I took them out, and I kept hearing them, the little boom, 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 boom in the wheel. And I was like, oh, that's not good. So getting up the next morning to go to Pillsippi, and had a friend that was a mechanic. So I kind of act dumb. I'm like, hey, something's going on with my tire. Not sure what's going on there. So I'm sitting in the waiting room. He comes out and says, ain't nobody here going to fix your problem. They take me back there. They give me a pair of gloves and a little saw knife. That thing had wrapped around my tire axle about 1,000 times. You wouldn't believe the carnage that, all you saw was a paw, and the rest was just pink
come
skin.
on, man. Come on. That's disgusting.
Will you take control?
You got to ban possum stories.
Bye-bye.
No more possum stories.
Thank you, Stevie.
What the hell happened to the show?
It's Possum Day.
We're talking Tennessee football. We just had the first major scrimmage. We got a player being arrested. And we got multiple possum killing stories, multiple possum killing phone calls on the show. What's wrong with you people? Nobody wants to hear that.
What did he just
It
say?
wrapped around the tire 1,000 times.
The axle.
He said,
What wrapped around the tire?
The possum.
The carcass. He said, I wanted to take it out, so I took it out. It just kept going.
Why did you want to take it out? Don't you realize if you hit a possum intentionally, possums are pretty big animals. Yeah, they can inflict severe damage on your automobile.
Well, that is just, I don't know. I think it's just mean. Like, what that possum do to me? You go back to like what Muhammad Ali said about the North Vietnamese. They didn't do anything. Those possums ain't done nothing to me, Russ. They eat ticks. They mind their own business.
I get it. Those beady little eyes. It is an ugly animal. It is one of the
for
top.
sure.
It's one of the top 10, maybe top 5 ugliest
It's a
animals
rodent.
roaming God's green earth.
It's up there.
Ugly, ugly, hideous beast of an animal.
I mean, it's marsupial, isn't it?
Yes.
So, I mean, you ever taken a look at a platypus, Russ?
I mean, I've seen them. I had the National Wildlife. Remember that green lunchbox thing in the 80s with all the cards? I had an index card. Platypus.
Yeah.
What was that? National Wildlife?
I can't remember.
Those commercials, man. I had to have it. Mom got it for me. It's so exciting.
Flipping through, looking at all those pictures and stuff. I remember going through the National Geographics when I was a kid.
Is it 6 yet?
No, we still got 2 more hours. Completely.
Stay with
derailed
us.
show.
Hour number 2 of the drive coming up. Jace Brown will try to get us back on the tracks when we continue next right here on Fan Run Radio.
The Drive.
Blackbird Veterinary Surgery Referrals specializes in surgeries not regularly performed by your pet's general veterinarian. They're currently accepting referrals from vets all across the country. With their newly renovated state-of-the-art surgery center and highly trained staff, clients can rely on professional and thorough care. If your vet says that your pet needs surgery or rehab, ask for a referral to Blackford Vet and let them get your best friend back on its feet. Located conveniently in West Knoxville. For more information, visit blackfordvetsurgery.com.
Hey, folks, if you're in need of a lawyer, you need to call my friend Jerry Givens. I've known Jerry since high school and can personally vouch for him. He's East Tennessee through and through. And if you're going through a divorce, bankruptcy, or a DUI case, you'll need someone you can trust on your side to help you navigate the local legal system. You can trust Jerry Givens. Call the law offices of Jerry Givens today at 865-801-9250 to schedule your free consultation. That's 801-9250.
Hey Knoxville, Surfside iced tea and vodka made with real brewed tea is only 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar with no bubbles and no troubles. That's right, 0 carbonation, so it's easy to sip and enjoy. Headed to a game day or party at a friend's house? Bring an iced tea or lemonade variety pack from Surfside or try their green tea and new raspberry tea vodka. Find the can with the sunset stripes this season. Surfside iced tea and vodka, sold at bars, restaurants, and stores near you. Surfside iced tea and vodka, sunshine in a can. Must be 21 or older. Enjoy responsibly.
This is Coach Josh Heupel. In football and life, you need a solid defense to protect what matters most. That's where Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee comes in. Score peace of mind with Farm Bureau Insurance, the official insurance of the Vols. They're your line of defense. FBITN.com.
This is Baseball VFL Cody Brown. Farm Bureau Insurance is the official insurance of the Tennessee Vols. I'm here to be that line of defense for all your insurance needs. Give me a call at 865-992-3871 and go Vols.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. Go ahead, feel your engine. Admire that perfectly installed exhaust. Your vehicle's moving along this freeway like it was made from fresh installs and a whole lot of love. With eBay Motors, you get over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
There's danger out there. It lurks on highways and quiet neighborhood streets. It's more likely to kill you than a shark and more terrifying than the biggest snake. Distracted driving claims lives every day. Every notification, swipe, social post, video, or selfie while driving risks your life. So while you might think public speaking or the zombie apocalypse is scary, what's really terrifying and even deadly is distracted driving. Eyes forward, don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville, and W289CU Knoxville, Fan Run Radio.
We really need to get some branded stuff. Shirts, hats, promo items, something professional.
I mean, we could just find a website and order a bunch of it ourselves.
You could, but you're taking a big risk. You don't know the quality, the fit, the timeline. It's a roll of the dice.
Yeah, I guess. But isn't that how everyone does it now?
Not the ones who actually care about how their brand looks. Look, if we're putting our name on it, it needs to be done right. We need SM Athletics.
SM Athletics?
Yeah, they specialize in working with businesses like ours. Apparel, hats, promo gear, but real, customized stuff. They actually care if it turns out right.
Probably a lot better than getting stuck with 100 t-shirts with crooked logos.
Exactly. Plus, they'll walk you through everything. Sizing, colors, material, so it matches the image we're trying to build.
Makes sense. What's the name again?
SM Athletics. Trust me, if you want to look like a real company, not a flea market stand, this is the move. If you're serious about your brand, work with people who are serious about getting it right. SM Athletics.
It's time for the Drive's Top 4 at 4.
Hour number 2 of the drive underway, and the top 4 at 4 is brought to you this afternoon by Matlock Tire and Auto Service. Jace Brown, enlighten us.
Thank you. At number 1, the first AP poll of the season has arrived, and Tennessee will begin the year as the number 24 team in the country, good for the 10th highest ranked SEC squad. Some conference opponents ranked higher than the Vols include number 15 Florida, number 18 Oklahoma, number 19 Texas A&M, and number 21 Ole Miss.
Well, that wasn't all. Texas is number 1.
Yep.
There's Georgia's number 5, Alabama's number 8.
Georgia came in at 4, did they not?
Is it 4 or 5? It's one of those. Two.
I just glanced at the graphic.
Yeah. LSU's up there at 9.
Oh, yeah, LSU.
LSU? Who's the most overrated SEC team in that?
This year? Coming into the season?
In the AP Top 25, which SEC school?
Man, that's a great question. It might be Texas.
I think it's South Carolina.
South Carolina might be us. You don't know?
I think it's Georgia.
No. I think they're good.
I think no, of course not.
At number 2, a few injury updates from practice number 9 of the preseason for Tennessee. In the receiver room, Mike Matthews was in a red non-contact jersey, while Braylon Staley was working off to the side in the open portions of practice. And sticking there, Chris Brazel was out and fully dressed for the first time in fall camp. Defensively, Ricky Gibson was back out there in full go after missing some time last week. Jermod McCoy was also going through individual drills like he did last week. Boo Carter continues to be full go as well. And Josh Josephs was running on an elliptical in the weight room as the team warmed up. He's been limited for about a week straight.
That's the other thing. It's not like the quarterbacks are going up against
the best.
Yeah.
Best on best.
I mean, it was definitely the one, Merklinger and Jaguar were throwing against our second string secondary. I heard the safeties look good. Did you mention them in your report?
I did not.
I heard that the safeties actually look pretty good. So, I don't know. I mean, what do you mean? Just first scrimmage? Hard to tell anything on this.
Yeah,
we've got a lot of guys hobbled. It sounds like.
Yeah, we need to get healthy before the season. Particularly these receivers, these DBs. Need to get them healthy. Can't abide any more guys getting banged up. But
you think it's beyond so-called maintenance days or whatever they were calling it last week?
Oh, no, I think these guys are – it sounds like Brazel's been dealing with something. It sounds like Staley's got a legit injury. And Matthews is wearing the knee sleeve. I think they've all – I don't think it's like holding them out so they won't get injured. I think it's –
they're a little nicked up and they want them at full strength.
Yeah, protecting them from pre-existing injuries that might not be big enough to keep them out of a game, but could get worse. So it's a delicate balancing act.
Yeah. At number 3, Texas, fresh off the first number 1 ranking in the preseason AP Top 25 poll in program history, finds itself as a 2.5-point underdog to number 3 Ohio State for their Week 1 showdown in Columbus, according to ESPN Bet Lines. Barring significant line movement, this would make the Longhorns the first top-ranked team to be an underdog in Week 1, with research dating back to 1978.
Come on, it would be kind of funny just to see them get their tails kicked by Ohio State up there. Number 1, Texas is
Dog
back,
walk.
Arch Manning, all that stuff. They go up there and just get mollywopped.
I think it would be a much-needed kind of wake-up call for that fan base. They've gotten super deluded again about themselves.
They've really only had the one great season in my lifetime.
They had Vince Young and
that was about it. Like, he just ran around USC that night and
nobody could tackle
did
him.
whatever he wanted. But they probably say the same thing about us.
And at number 4, some programming changes in the fighting world. Paramount will become the new home to all Ultimate Fighting Championship events in the U.S. under a 7-year agreement with TKO Group, announced Monday. The deal has an average annual value of $1.1 billion, the companies said. Under the deal, Paramount will exclusively distribute the UFC's full slate of its 13 marquee numbered events and 30 fight nights on its streaming platform Paramount Plus, with select numbered events also set to simulcast on CBS starting in 2026.
I hadn't heard about the simulcast. That's huge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Puts them on one of the original major networks. You think pay-per-views are just going to go away entirely? Kind of an end of an era. Pour one out for them.
No, I don't think so.
What else is going to be pay-per-view?
I feel like the only thing it really
It's
has
just
been is fighting.
Yeah, that's what it's kind of.
Now UFC's gone away. Boxing
will. I mean, they started off with HBO and Showtime back in the day. Jim Lamb.
It's true.
Well, the boxing matches used to be on network television, right?
Some of them.
Back in the Ali days.
Oh, I can remember when I'm in grade school, like really young, but I remember watching a Muhammad Ali fight. I mean, it was probably pre-taped, but it was on Wide World of Sports on a Saturday afternoon. Yeah, it was a heavyweight fight.
Paramount's kind of become a big player in this streaming world, right?
Well, yeah, because they're connected with Prime, with Amazon. It's splitting up Apple's. So let's see, Apple landed F1.
Google has football.
Well, no, Paramount's got a piece. Amazon Prime's got a piece. They've got the Thursday night game. That's huge.
Sunday Ticket on Sunday. Google has most of that property.
The one that worries me is ESPN buying Red Zone.
I saw a story today that ESPN and Fox are going to bundle the new ESPN Plus and Fox, like whatever they're streaming.
They're going to bundle both their stream services?
$40 a month to get the ESPN and Fox.
So I'm telling you, man, pretty soon everybody's going to be paying what I'm paying to Comcast right now. I'm telling you, it's the same thing.
But you have to buy the streaming services too.
I figured it out early on. I've pared back, man, and it may be permanent because I can't figure out how to update my card with Apple.
But you have to buy. It's more if you want HBO. It's more if you want Apple. It's more if you want Paramount. It's more if you want Hulu. It's more if you want Prime. It's more like they get you for all of it.
Yeah, I mean it's what they always want. It's a la carte now, but if you're a glutton for content like I am, you're going to end up eating everything on the menu.
Every streaming service.
Well, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I have just about all the ones that have sports.
Because you hear somebody will talk invariably. We'll be sitting here. One of us will come in here talking about the show that's just unbelievable.
Have you seen the show? You got to see the show.
And
the first season isn't very good, but if you stick with it, you watch all 12 episodes, it starts to get good about halfway through that second season. You got to watch it.
I mean, it took you all forever to get me to watch Game of Thrones.
And that was awesome from the get-go.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it started slow.
I dug it. That is the top 4 at 4. It's brought to you by Matlock Tire and Auto Service since 1953, over 70 years in our community, 5 locations to serve you. It's where I go whenever I need new tires. It's where I go whenever I need an oil change or tire rotation, alignment, anything like that. Matlock Tire and Auto Service. Find the location nearest you online at matlocktireservice.com and tell them Fan Run Radio sent you when you go in to get your car serviced. Hour number 2 of the drive underway. It's Fan Run Radio. Russell, Bear, Jace, and Walker with you here on a Monday afternoon edition of the show. Is Georgia overrated? I mean, it's an interesting question to ponder, right? I think that
I don't think
the quarterback there, I'm going to have to see more out of Gunnar Stockton. I'm just going off almost 10 years now. This is Kirby's 10th season, by the way. Almost 10 years of elite Saban-esque level recruiting and thinking they'd have to screw it up pretty darn bad at quarterback to take some sort of massive step back.
Well, I mean, to outweigh the fact that you know that defense is going to be one of the saltiest, nastiest D's in the country. And you're surrounded. I mean, surely to God, one of the 2 or 3 quarterbacks they have on the team can manage the game, hand off to their 5-star running backs.
Magic Mike says, is Danny White in charge of the streaming TV prices too?
Not yet.
Sam says, how does Stevie have an axe dull enough not to be able to cut through a possum?
I would assume
I think
user
possums
error
have thick
there.
skin, too. It's like super thick.
I think an axe, you should be able to decapitate a possum in one
know.
swoop.
His other mistake, probably if you're going to do that, you want to have a hard surface underneath it, not soft ground.
Wasn't it still on the street when he tried that?
No, he said he drug it. Why are we talking about this? It ruined it. We had an excellent start to the show, went in the gutter, and now we can't go back.
T-Dog is next. Good afternoon, T-Dog.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Going well. How are you, sir?
I'm doing fine, Hey, listen, I hardly ever call in. It's probably been a couple of years since I called in, but I wanted to do my best to try to get this show back on track.
Okay. Thank
I
you.
have a possum story.
Oh, God.
And believe it or not, it actually also involves a shovel.
Mm-hmm.
So a couple of summers ago, we started noticing a foul odor emanating from somewhere in our house. And so I grabbed a flashlight and started crawling around under our crawl space. And apparently a possum had gotten stuck inside underneath our crawl space and had been there for a while, right? So now in our crawl space, it's a very old home. And there are parts of the crawl space that I cannot reach. You just physically cannot get there. And this possum had reached his end about 6 foot outside of my reach. So I did what every American would have done in that situation. I got a shovel.
Okay.
And I crawled back up underneath the house, and I started whacking at this possum with the shovel, trying to get the shovel up underneath the possum so that I could drag him out on top of the shovel.
Mm-hmm.
Well, since this guy had been there for so long, the decomposition process was in full effect here. All right. So I'm whacking at this. I cut it in half with the shovel. And when I did this, about 3 million worms just. You would have had to have seen it to believe it, what I had to go through to get this possum out there. I threw the possum away. I threw the shovel away. I threw away the clothes I was wearing and took 3 showers.
I would have
the
burnt
next 20
down
minutes.
my house.
Yeah, that's what I should have done. So
Salted the earth.
you're welcome for the story.
Thank you. Thank you, T-Dog. Appreciate that.
It's just completely unnecessary.
So, guess Jamad McCoy, he's
looking great.
Stevie says it's a, quote, felling axe, not good for slicing heads.
What the hell's a felling axe?
Is an axe not just an axe at a certain
Specific
point?
kind of axe, I guess.
I feel like if it's got the word axe in it, it should be up to cutting
Be sharp, yeah.
head off.
Otherwise,
of
it's not an axe.
Small
It's just
varmint.
a blunt object.
Yes. And if it's that blunt, why don't you just smash its head and be done with it? Like you should have done with the shovel. I mean, am I lying?
Nope.
Coming up, a couple of old timers want to throw their hat back in the SEC coaching ring.
Really?
Yeah. A couple of big names maybe coming to the SEC. Of course, a lot of coaches on the hot seat. Let's hope nobody gets the axe in this league. this
Definitely
season.
not Stevie's felling axe.
Stay with us. The Drive continues. More Fan Run Radio coming up.
The Drive.
Catch up with all things Fan Run by subscribing to our podcast feed. Like, rate, and download the show from the Fan Run app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Attention service members and veterans. Introducing the Griffin Law Firm, your trusted ally in military legal matters. From court martials to benefit claims, at Griffin Law, your mission is their mission. Here's VFL Marshall Griffin.
As a veteran and retired military attorney, I've successfully defended lifelong benefits and helped preserve professional futures. So I know that when you hire a military justice lawyer, you maximize your chance to get relief. With my unique experience, I can advocate for you because there's no military matter that's too big or too small. Let us help you make these critical decisions that could affect the rest of your life. Remain silent. Request counsel. Call Griffin Law.
For a free consultation, call 888-707-4282. That's 888-707-4282. Or just visit griffinlawdefense.com.
Hey Knoxville, Surfside iced tea and vodka made with real brewed tea is only 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar with no bubbles and no troubles. That's right, zero carbonation, so it's easy to sip and enjoy. Headed to a game day or party at a friend's house? Bring an iced tea or lemonade variety pack from Surfside or try their green tea and new raspberry tea vodka. Find the can with the sunset stripes this season. Surfside iced tea and vodka, sold at bars, restaurants, and stores near you. Surfside iced tea and vodka, sunshine in a can. Must be 21 or older. Enjoy responsibly.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at getethos.com. That's getethos.com.
Your smile is one of the first things people notice, so why not make it unforgettable? At Knoxville Smiles, we believe everyone deserves a smile they're proud to show off, whether it's time for a routine checkup, a professional cleaning, or something more advanced like teeth whitening or veneers. Our expert team is here for you. We use the latest technology to provide the highest quality care in a comfortable, friendly environment. At Knoxville Smiles, we don't just treat teeth, we treat people. Our goal is to make every visit as stress-free and pleasant as possible. So if you've been putting off your next dental visit, now's the perfect time to take the next step towards a healthier, brighter smile. Give us a call at 865-539-1776 to schedule your appointment. That's 865-539-1776. Or visit us online at knoxvillesmiles.com. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles.
Fan Run Radio, The Drive continues. Monday afternoon edition of the show, 865-966-3435. If you want to chime in, call or text The Drive this afternoon, 966-3435. 105.7 FM, 1340 AM online at fanrunradio.com and on your free Fan Run app. A variety of ways for you to experience the program. Be sure to go and check out the award-winning podcast if you missed any of the show earlier today. Well, Jimbo Fisher back in the news. Of course, he's doing some work with the ACC network this fall. Says he wants to coach again.
I bet he does. Get another bite at that apple. You think he would be crazy enough to hire him?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
Got only 59 years old, got a national championship ring.
Do you think if he'd gone someplace other than cursed Texas A&M?
Yeah, that's what I said on Bob's show earlier today. We were talking about this, and I feel like A&M is just a hard place to win, man. Like, despite all the resources, all the vast taps of money, that they have down there, I don't think they've ever won so much as a conference title in my lifetime, even going back to the old Southwest days. So, like, I just think that's a hard place to win. You go back and look at that 2013 FSU team that he had, I mean, that was an historically good team. They scored, I think, the most points in college football history was only broken by 2019 LSU, who needed one more game. They broke their record by 1 point, but they did it in 15 games instead of 14. So, like, I think Jimbo's a really good coach, and I think you're going to see a lot of jobs come open in this conference this season after no jobs came open this past season, which is crazy when you think about the league being up to 16 teams now, and there were no coaching changes. I think there's going to be a lot this season.
You think if where would he scare you the most? Gainesville?
Well, I mean, that's the question. Yeah, I mean, would Florida want to see if he can recapture some of that Sunshine State magic that he had going on 10-plus years ago? Or would the fact that he's already been run out of another SEC school stop them, give them pause? Would he have to go the ACC route?
I'd probably look at what he can do at Auburn if it goes south there.
That was the one that I was thinking, like, that might be a good fit. Now,
fan base, well.
And I think he's did he coach there at one point?
Not to my memory. I'll look it up.
Yeah, I feel like he might have coached there at some point. I mean, he certainly coached everywhere around there. He's coached at LSU.
You don't think he'd want well, I guess it would depend on the Big 12. I guess you wouldn't want to be in the Big 12. ACC, maybe. I feel like there's other conferences where it's easier to get in the playoffs than in the SEC.
Sure.
It looks like, I believe, he did coach at Auburn from 93 to 98 as the QB's coach under Terry Bowden.
So some familiarity there. Florida, at Arkansas, would that be a fit? You would think not, but I can kind of see him in the
I could kind of see
Arkansas red.
I don't know if I could too easily. I just don't know if he would have be able to get the players he needed there. But I don't know. I mean, he got anybody and everybody he wanted at A&M, and it's A&M.
Yeah.
Got players at Florida State too.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I mean, Jameis Winston. He's not a very good pro, but I mean, he's another one of those unbelievable college quarterbacks.
It's a different day and age in the recruiting game. The all shucks, good old boy, I'll take good care of your son
corporate thing.
Like, it doesn't. I mean, it matters a little bit, but it's never been more of just a sheer money grab than it is today.
Which would scare me even more about him going to Auburn, because Auburn's struggling with recruiting, but they get so much investment into that program still. Imagine they put a guy that knows how to recruit, has recruited everywhere he's gone with that much backing. Maybe
out of all the jobs in the SEC that are possible to come open this year, Auburn and Florida are definitely the two that would scare you the most.
You don't think he'd have any past loyalty to FSU to not go to Florida and
he
piss off those fans?
Man, that was almost. Am I remembering right? There wasn't a whole lot of love lost.
No, they ran something about a Christmas tree on the. You remember that?
I don't remember
what happened with Jimbo. Jace, can you look that up? Jimbo Fisher Christmas tree.
It ended badly with Florida State. Like he got the hell out of Dodge.
Man, maybe not. Maybe he'll just go there to spite Florida State then. Other way around.
Is he good enough if you're Florida? That's the same thing for Auburn. Is that going to light a fire in your fan base hiring Jimbo Fisher? It's one of those hires that maybe the answer to that question is no, but if I'm advising them, it's like
he's one of the better coaches that you can get.
He's going to put together a staff. They're going to work hard, they're going to recruit, and they're going to be fairly buttoned up on the field. Like, you're going to have your stuff together, not a bunch of silly stuff happening on the field.
His staff has landed a #1 recruiting class.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if he hit #1 at Florida State or not, but I imagine that they had to have been recruiting in the top 4 or 5 back around
I love Tennessee. I got a lot of orange blood in my body.
That's someone I could see taking a bottom half of the SEC type job, like potentially if that Arkansas jobs comes open, when the Mississippi State job goes open.
That's what I said on Bob's
that.
show earlier today. Is like, I think Gruden will be watching what happens in Chapel Hill this fall very carefully.
I'm sure.
You know, another big name NFL coach with Super Bowl success. Stoops, Levy, whoever,
right out
in
the
front of
door.
an oncoming train
To get
with a
John
chance to hire John Gruden.
good.
Because, it's basically what North Carolina has done. Like, is it going to work out? Are they going to win big? Are they going to win championships? I don't know. You don't know. None of us know. But you talk about a splash hire. That
Sell tickets.
Yeah, it sends a message to your face. It's like, hey, we're
Yeah.
taking this much more seriously than we have at any time in recent memory. We're going all in. We're hiring a name, and we're giving him the keys to the kingdom, and we're going to see if he can make it work here.
That would be wild. Just to think. I mean, looking back, do you ever think about what would have happened if they hadn't just been screwing around and he had actually taken the job here? Where would Tennessee be right now?
Well, sure. I mean, who knows?
What year would this be?
Who
The Gruden
knows?
regime?
Who knows? I mean, that's the thing. It's like Belichick. I could see it have gone really well. I could see it ending in disaster. Truth is probably somewhere in between, as usual. But yeah, I mean, John Gruden, only 61.
He's not old.
No, he's not.
Mm-mm.
He's very healthy, to quote Carmine
Boy, the
Lucatazzi.
Grudenites would, if he ends up back in the SEC and we can't beat him, we never hear the end of it.
Well,
Willie's rolling in his grave.
You want to hear Baskerville's theory?
Sure.
Oklahoma fires Brent Venables.
Whoa.
Who's struggled to gain traction there. They want a young offensive-minded coach, perhaps with ties to the school.
Come after Heupel.
They make a big play for Josh Heupel. Maybe things don't go as well here this year. Then you go 9-3, 8-4. Maybe the grumbling starts a little bit. Heupel hears it. Decides he's going to go restart his clock.
Yeah.
Closer to home. You see what I'm doing here? You see how the stars are aligning for his Grudness to return to Knoxville?
Yeah, but
I love Tennessee. I got a lot of orange blood in my
pushing,
body.
you can push Levy and Stoops in front of the oncoming train to get Gruden. I'm not pushing Heupel in front of a train.
I'm not either, and I don't think it would happen here. But it's interesting. I mean, we throw out, where would Jimbo Fisher fit into this league? Where would John Gruden fit into this league?
I mean, Fisher would be a fit at Oklahoma for sure.
So would Gruden.
Yeah, I mean, either one of them. I mean, they're both professional football
Is there a place? Well, take Vandy out of it. Is there a place you couldn't see Gruden coaching? Would Gruden, if it's all he could get, would Gruden go to Starkville?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I don't know about Starkville. I'll tell you where he would go. He'd probably enjoy the hell out of it. Columbia, not in Como.
Where would he not go? Is
maybe Missouri? I don't know. Is he where he is? Where is Gruden originally from? He's a Midwest guy, right?
I know he went to school in Ohio, like for college.
So he might take that Mizzou job. I would say maybe Starkville, or quite honestly, guys like Fisher and Gruden may not want any part of that Kentucky job, simply because what's the percentage Kentucky's debt is planning on dedicating towards basketball, like 55% or something. You aren't going to get a mercenary like that.
No, unless you show any. But again, I mean, it's not like it was 10 years ago where either of these guys could have gone anywhere, right?
Well, they've both got, I mean.
I don't know that Florida is going to be knocking down the door to hire either one of these guys. Same goes for Auburn. So, I mean, they might say, look, Gruden's never coached at this level. It's too big a gamble. Jimbo Fisher got fired by Texas A&M. We're not going to hire a guy like that. Kentucky, Arkansas, that might be the bet. If we take them at their word that they really want to coach in this league, that might be the best kind of job they can get.
Probably, but I mean, I will push back a little bit. I kind of feel like Auburn they'd hire the Ayatollah from Iran if they thought he'd beat Alabama every year. I figure Gruden, I don't know, Gruden maybe at Florida they'd be willing to overlook. His baggage I feel like it's a little bit more complicated than Fisher's. There's like actual, and God knows what's on the rest of it. If that stuff ever comes out.
Oh, I don't think people care about that.
Nah.
That's not a thing anymore.
No, the cancel thing, like people just it's whatever, man. Are you a good coach? Are you a decent person? You have bodies, like you've been arrested. If you have bodies in your backyard or something, that's one thing. You said some problematic things in an email. I don't think anybody cares about that. Not people, not schools that value winning in a serious. Vanderbilt might care about that, but I mean, schools that are serious about it want to win. I don't think they care.
Do you think it would hold up any kind of working here? You think people around here would have a problem with it?
With who? With what?
With Gruden.
Why?
Because of the email stuff.
No.
Not at all.
No, I don't think so. That was all in the NFL. Like, I don't think
If our job was open, the groomers would start right back up, bro.
Yeah.
They would. And it's a good thing our job's not open. And I don't think it will be open. But, yeah, I mean, if he's out there talking like this and we had a coach on the hot seat, I mean, that's all anybody would be talking about now. If we had bumbling Jeremy Pruitt or dumbass Butch Jones still coaching our football team, people would be they would throw him in front of an oncoming 18-wheeler for the chance to hire John Gruden. I don't care what his emails say.
I mean, it's just being involved with Daniel Snyder. I can't remember the GM's name. I mean, that being involved with those guys.
Nobody cares. They're losers. They lost before Gruden. They've lost after Gruden. Like, it's not Gruden's fault that those guys are losers. He tried to help them out. They're losers. Jace Brown, if Tennessee, Josh Heupel decided to enter a monastery tomorrow and Tennessee had an immediate head coach football opening, would you sign off on the hiring of John Gruden?
Yes, I would.
Would you want to see what else is out there first?
No, I would.
You would just be all Gruden immediately.
I mean, he's a Super Bowl winning coach. Like, he's got the pedigree. It's all there. He's a Tennessee guy. We've heard it. Like,
here's a better question for you. You get a pick between Fisher and Gruden. Who you taking?
Gruden.
Yeah.
I think Gruden would be more fun.
Gruden has a higher ceiling.
Gruden would be a lot more fun. Jimbo.
See, that's where you lose me completely when we're
paper.
talking about, I mean, the whole fun part of it. Yeah, I know that. Gruden's completely, that can be a plus and a minus. Gruden's acts like he's about half a Looney Tunes half the time. That and Fisher's won the national championship in college. Gruden's never coached down a college football. He was a GA here under Johnny.
So you would take Fisher over Gruden?
I mean, I'm not saying I would take him out of hand. I think it would be a very tough decision.
Let's put the poll in the field.
Let's do it.
Hot question. If Josh Heupel decided to take the black tomorrow,
return to Norman.
Yeah. No, I want people to enter this as sober-mindedly as possible. Just say Josh Heupel, he decides to roam the earth for a couple of years. He wants to take a gap year.
Okay. He's going back to school, maybe?
Yeah, like Rodney Dangerfield. He's going to go work on the Triple Lindy.
Exactly.
I don't know. Whatever Josh Heupel's going to do.
We're just taking him out of the equation.
He retires.
We need a football coach. Yeah. Who are you taking? And those are the only options.
Fisher, Gruden,
or Fisher.
Is there anybody else that's in that
90% of the audience is going to say Gruden, right?
Probably. Yeah. And I'm not saying that I wouldn't too. All I'm saying is it in our unhealthy zeal for all things John Gruden, would we be making a mistake by not even just at least considering a guy that's actually won a national championship in college recently?
I think that's fair. I'd like to interview him. I'd listen to both of their presentations.
I mean, one of them knows how to operate in college football, and the other guy's never worked in college football. Not in
I think he'd be a quick learner there. I don't think it's rocket surgery.
Together is just like the Dunwoody meeting where he was going to put together his staff.
Yeah, what's the staff going to say? You'd be sold as soon as he started talking about hiring
Casey Rogers,
Martin and Jay Graham and Casey Rogers and all the greats. I mean, you'd be sold more than anyone.
Everybody, all the former players, the coach. I'm not saying I wouldn't be all in on it. I'm just saying he's about half crazy.
The John Gruden Big Orange super staff. Kevin Steele will be coming back to make another $900,000.
One more nut. That's all we need.
Oh man.
Do you guys not see that with Gruden sometimes in his stuff where he looks kind of deranged?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got the crazy eyes, like
Chucky, man.
Yeah, he's got the Chucky face.
He does like that. His eyes will cross or orbit independently of each other. It's weird, man.
I like the thing where everybody sends him the big boxes of their gear, and he's like, "Oh,
just rips it open,
man! Missouri, man! Wow! You know what I like about the Missouri Tigers? They're in Missouri, man. Como, that's cool." And all the time, while he's like pulling out shoes and hoodies and like sunglasses, like, "Whoa, check this out, man! It's one of their gray helmets, man. That's cool." And he like puts it on and just keeps going. He's unboxing all this stuff. He does that for every school now.
Oh yeah.
And I sit there and watch the whole thing.
Why?
I don't know.
You're obsessed with John Gruden.
I'm not really, but it's good content.
That's what
John Gruden opening boxes. Who would have thought?
That's what I'm saying. Like
just John Gruden in general. I mean, just the groomers, that whole period of time. It's sepia toned to me now. What was that?
Sepia toned?
Yeah, sepia toned. Whatever you know what I mean. It's a conflagration, Russell.
Conflagration. I mean, John Gruden, without a doubt, would be the more fun, more entertaining person to hire. The safe pick would be Jimbo.
That's all. I mean, that's all I'm saying.
I don't know, because Jimbo's recent years, I mean, he was at A&M where they had more money than any place else, and they gave him the best roster in the country, and he still went 5-7. We
Chris
don't have
says,
that money.
Don't forget Rich Bisaccia as special teams coach.
Oh yeah, where is Rich Bisaccia now?
I think he's still a coordinator somewhere.
Did we
in
ever
the
figure
NFL.
out where is Cornbread? Did you ever look that up? Is Cornbread really a middle school girls basketball coach?
He is a PE teacher, and he coaches under his father at Plainview High School.
Okay, he is a middle school PE teacher.
Correct.
Yeah,
that's outstanding.
He's rolling the ball.
So awesome.
Buy out a ball, boys. Shirts and skins.
We're doing pull-ups. Get over here.
Girls, you just go stand over there.
Oh.
Girls, take a seat.
Take a seat and watch boys.
Show them how it's done.
Oh, kids are getting killed in Coach Pruitt's battle ball class. Like 6th grade battle ball in the gym. Whatever Podunk middle school he's teaching that down in Bessemer or Dothan.
Let me show you how it's done. Give me that red rubber ball.
Jimmy, get over there.
They're playing tackle
boing.
football.
You can hear the boing. Fuck. Big red kickball
off
bounces
the dome.
off little Susie's head.
He's teaching them hip drop tackles.
Get up, son.
Hit PE.
Rub some dirt on it.
God hates a coward, son.
Cornbread.
Stay with us. The drive continues. It's Fan Run Radio, 865-966-3435. We'll come back to your calls when we continue right after this.
The Drive.
Streaming worldwide at fanrunradio.com and on the free Fan Run app. This is Big Orange Country's sports talk radio superstation. Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
Hello, is Tina there?
Who's this?
Yeah, this is Vince from the hit reality show Wives Don't Tell. Tina applied for our show to confess that her husband won't go to the doctor to get his erectile dysfunction checked. She said she's ready for a guy that can bring the heat.
All right, what the hell is going on? You know you're talking to her husband right now? Tina!
Well, she wrote the application that her man's performance is questionable. She's basically married to a coffee table. She also said, we live within driving distance to Men's Pro Knoxville, but he's too scared to get a blood test.
Oh my, she is done. She is so done.
Gotcha, Mike. It's Nephew Tommy. Ain't no reality show. It's a prank. Men's Pro Knoxville is the real deal, fellas. Local experts, test results in minutes. Call 865-544-8220 or hit menspronknoxville.com before your lady books a new co-star. Men's Pro Knoxville, making it happen.
Yee-haw! I've been hooting and hollering ever since I started betting with the VIP Play app. VIP Play has more than 200 leagues, every bet type you can imagine, live betting and live hosts, all with 24/7 support from real live people when you need them. Start betting better with the VIP Play app today.
Don't be a better, be a better with VIP Play today.
Download VIP Play today or head to VIPPlayApp.com. Make sure you use the promo code FANRUN to take advantage of their welcome bonus and so they know that we sent you. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-88-99789. Must be 21 or older and located in Tennessee to bet.
Yeah, it's another day, but what kind of day is it really? A day of doom scrolling? Laundry day? Nah, it's a White Claw day. Light and refreshing tasting, uniquely cold way filtered. There's an iconic flavor for everyone. So grab a pack, grab your friends. Make the most of each day with those who matter most. When you're together with White Claw, every day is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. You just gotta grab it. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
Located in Knoxville's historic Old City, Barley's offers great food, live music, the best draft beer selection in town, and now your new favorite place to watch sports. Their indoor projector is perfect for any weather, and they've revamped their upstairs area with more TVs to take in all of the action. Their menu features hand-battered chicken tenders, juicy burgers, fresh salads, and the tastiest pizza in Knoxville. You can enjoy their happy hour drink specials daily from open until 6 p.m. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
Fan Run Radio, the drive continues. Monday afternoon edition of the program, wrapping up hour number 2. If you want to chime in, we'd love to hear from you today. 865-966-3435. The poll is in the field. Who would you rather hire, John Gruden or Jimbo Fisher? 36 votes cast at Russell _Smith. 80% say his Grudness.
Oh
my God.
It's the least surprising thing ever.
20% saying Jimbo.
I wonder what it would be if you were to, it probably wouldn't be much different with our fan base, but who would be the safer bet, though?
Jimbo.
I think Gruden has the higher ceiling. Jimbo has the higher floor.
I could see Jimbo could probably come here and crank. I really think we'd be 8-4, 9-3. Some maybe a 10-2. Might run the risk every once in a while. He throw up a 7-5.
Who do you think is going to be the better recruiter?
I think we've seen Jimbo do it, so I'd have to say Jimbo.
Yeah,
probably Gruden.
I mean, if
Gruden,
you're a kid,
Gruden's got some extra. I mean,
if you're a player and you're having like Jimbo Fisher comes over to your house and flashes his national title ring, I guess that's pretty cool.
John Gruden's a
if his
celebrity.
Grudness comes to your house. Like, there's the circus is in town, man. He's got a Super Bowl ring. He's Monday Night Football.
And I got to tell you, Mrs. Johnson, I really like this apple pie. Yeah, it's just John Gruden being John Gruden. You know, he'd be dynamite in the living room. I mean, he's in everybody's living room half the time anyhow. Everybody, all these recruits, they've watched him on TV. He's a celebrity.
I think he'd be pretty dynamic.
I still think that, you know, like you said, Fisher would probably be a safer bet. But with that being said, I'd be all about hiring Gruden.
Major League Baseball over the weekend. Drew Gilbert makes his Major League debut. News breaking just as we were finishing up the show. I think right after we got off the air Friday, news broke that Drew was getting the call up to the show with the Giants. Saw he had a really nice catch over the weekend there, almost sliding into the wall there in right field. So they're moving him around a little bit, not just a center fielder. We knew this when he made the trade from the Mets, right? It's like the Mets just had a logjam of outfielders, and there was really no way for him to elbow his way in there, and he's already gotten his chance with San Francisco.
I think it's fantastic. You know, was it you guys I was talking about it with? He needed to get up to the major soon. Because it had taken him, you know, he had a couple of setbacks, drafted originally by the Astros, and then he had the deal. I can't remember which injury was first. When he ran head first into he had the head injury. Yeah. He had a wrist injury with I think maybe the Mets, when he had really started making some noise with them.
Saw Blake Burke hit his first Double-A home run over at the ballpark.
Oh, he did
over the
here
weekend.
in town?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nuked one finally. I tried to go to that game. We wanted to go Saturday, and I drove over there to the ballpark at like noon.
Oh, no.
Because I wanted to get a bunch of tickets for my family and some friends. They were sold out.
Yep. Wow. That place is packed. Saw it on social media. A lot of people there on Saturday to see a bomb from the kid.
Yeah, I mean, I also think it's just the ballpark. Like, word has gotten out. Like, it's a good time, and I think people are downtown on a Saturday night. Young people with disposable income, they're looking for a party, and Covenant Health Park has become that place to be when the Smokies are in town. I think that's going to continue.
Yeah, and I mean that's why it's the other when you put it together with Tennessee baseball is I'm sure it doesn't hurt to have a former Tennessee star come through, whether they're playing either for the Smokies or what it's been so far as opposing teams.
Yeah,
because there was a substantial, like I just saw it all over Twitter. There were a lot of Tennessee fans went out to see Blake play baseball Saturday. So
it was the same when SEMO came to Knoxville early in the Smoky season. Like those games were really packed, and everyone was cheering for him.
So shout out to Knoxville, man. I knew they would. I knew we would support it. There's almost, I think it's like a 6,500, 7,000 seat stadium. Like, almost wondering if they underbuilt just in terms of seats a little bit.
That's what I'm not going to lie and say I hadn't thought about that too.
I guess there's potential to add some outfield seating at some point.
Couldn't they go up a little bit down the line over there on that third line?
The left field area? I mean, that's where the bullpens are, so probably not.
They could always
got those apartment buildings right there on the corners too. So I don't know. I mean, it's crazy that we're
already
having that conversation. Yeah,
in the inaugural year of the park, getting over yet. I guess this was it though. This stand this past weekend, was that the last home stand of the year?
No, they got two more, I think.
Yeah, end up in early September, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, they'll be back. We'll cover it, and should be a fun time. What a first year for the ballpark. Cam Ward flashes in his Titans debut. Did anybody watch that?
I did not.
We had it on.
I watched it very, very carefully, and once he was done, I peaced out. But
what's the latest on Spears? More so,
he's got a high ankle sprain.
Okay,
it's not good, but could have been worse, I suppose. Cam Ward looked very good. His first series, they went 3 and out. He had a contested incompletion. He handed off the first play, contested incompletion, second play, and then he kind of threw it away. Nobody was open. They go 3 and out, and then they get the ball back, and he led them on a march, man, with some really nice throws. He found Ridley 3 times in the touchdown drive, and then he did have one ball that should have been intercepted.
You got lucky.
He's just eyeing down the receiver and threw it right to the defensive back, hit him in the hands. He just dropped it. But other than that, He looked pretty good to me, man.
I think that's just what the Cam Ward experience is going to be, similar to what it was in Miami. Like, the guy has all the arm talent in the world, and like 90% of the time he's going to look great. But every once in a while he'll see red and just throw a ball he has no business trying to throw.
He's going to have to not do that, or he won't be in the league long.
Yeah,
you can't. 10% will get you beat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's going to be Levis-like in that regard of just constantly
Levis,
putting
it was
the
like
ball
50-50.
Okay.
Well, that, and he would just do dumb stuff like trying to remember with the roll the ball play last year.
Yeah.
That's when I stopped watching him.
I
was just done.
Yeah, I think he'll be safe with the ball, man. I would be surprised, but yeah, expect some ups and downs a rookie year. I mean, none of these guys come out and set the world on fire their rookie seasons. It seems we all remember Peyton going 3-13.
Oh God, remember how many
set the NFL
interceptions?
interception record
He
single
threw,
season. Yeah.
I mean, he really loved Patrick Surtain from Miami that year. he helped him get to the Pro Bowl. Did you all happen to watch any of the Browns? Did you see D-Samp? Get some pretty good burst.
I didn't watch any of that. That's good to hear. I saw the highlights out here before we came on of Shadur.
Yeah, he lit it up. He had a good day.
He looked good. I mean, if he continues to do that, and it'd be the most Jimmy Haslam thing ever.
Just falling into a decent QB.
And not only that, but no, you fall into one, but you actually, because you're a dummy, you completely screw it up. And instead of going ahead and getting him like in the second round and spending the rest of these draft picks that you wasted on Dylan Gabriel, and he's put young weapons around him and young players that are going to play with this kid, and then just taking a shot on him. But he obviously didn't look like the game was going that fast for him. That was the big thing I noticed.
Well, just like we shouldn't overreact to anything that we heard coming out of Tennessee's scrimmage over the weekend. Like, we don't need to, we don't know what Cam Ward is going to be based off one series, and we don't know what Shadur Sanders is going to be based off a couple of series either.
Yeah. But he looked, I mean, those windows aren't going to be quite that big in November in the NFL as they were at opening night on the preseason game.
Settling in here, over 100 votes cast, 81.8% of the audience says you hire John Gruden over Jimbo Fisher.
The amount of content we would get out of that.
And I love Tennessee.
I would
orange blood.
Talk about winning the press conference.
That's what I was thinking. We talked about it Friday about how the conferences aren't as entertaining anymore. John Gruden would take us right back to every press conference is must see.
Yeah,
TV.
but what if it went bad? I'm just saying, what if?
Oh, what if it went bad and we had like 10 years where we just sucked and we're irrelevant in college football? That's kind of what you're talking about, Bear. Like if we just hired a procession of boobs after that, it was just really bad.
I'm just saying, not
What if
only
it
would it
went
be
bad?
funny to cover
That would
in
suck.
the good times, but he would also, could you
What if
imagine
it went
him
good,
pissed?
Bear? What if we rolled off an Alabama-like run of just utter domination, a reign of terror over
we
the
do it
entire
with
college
Heupel.
football landscape?
That's what I want.
You want it?
I want us to do that with Heupel.
Well, so do I. But like, let's be honest. In your best, and he's been here 4 years. We kind of know who the guy is, right?
Right.
To an extent.
We're waiting for the stars to align for him, right? He's not going to run off a streak like that. Is he?
Probably not. No. Those guys are lightning in a bottle. We got lucky. We've got one of the guys in one of the four major sports. We've got that guy. He's our baseball coach. And then the other guy, we happen to got lucky 10 years ago, and a first ballot Hall of Fame basketball coach.
Well, all I'm saying is
was tired of Texas.
We got a Hall of Famer right here saying he died of coaching this league.
What are you
With
doing to
Tennessee
yourself,
blood.
brother?
You love John Gruden. So
No,
much.
you have no idea. Like this is the stages of like, we'll start off just kind of goofing around talking about his Grudenness. And by the end of the show, Russell will be just.
I love Josh Heupel.
Not like you love John
You
Gruden.
love John Gruden.
I'm not even saying.
He's like your first love, I feel like. Feelings are strong for his Grudenness.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just he would be he's out there, he's waiting, Bear. It's time. The time is right.
What was the highlight of the groomers? Hey Grood.
Hey Grood was pretty good.
Oh God.
Sang that on air.
Grood. Ow! Grood, ow! All right, top 5 at 5 coming up with Jace. All the latest and the greatest from the world of sports on your platter. Coming up next right here on Fan Run Radio.
The Drive.
Here's more with Dr. Stephen Malone of Knoxville Smiles.
So I've been in dentistry for about 30 years, and I've watched a lot of things change where we used to do things by analog. We used a calendar to make appointments, and we didn't really have computers, and we used film and not sensors to get images. Things have changed a lot. Well, it's still changing. We have a lot of things that are in dentistry today that make it more convenient for patients, like online scheduling. And Invisalign, instead of putting brackets and wires in your mouth, you can use these trays. And those things are all done with computers. Now we're actually planning implants with computers, and we're making our crowns with computers and CAD/CAM systems and milling systems. All of these things are new in dentistry, and it keeps changing. So if you look at dentistry today, it's not what you had 25 years ago. We're much more health-oriented. So try to find a dentist that's trying to use technology to your advantage and keep you healthy.
Contact Knoxville Smiles today at 865-539-1776 to set up an appointment or go online to knoxvillesmiles.com. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles.
Hungry for some mouth-watering barbecue? Then take the quick drive up I-75 to Rickard Ridge for some of the best barbecue you'll ever have. Fall off the bone, Memphis-style baby back ribs, slow-smoked chicken thighs, and fresh hand-cut steaks. Rickard Ridge has something for everyone. Located in Cove Lake State Park with a spectacular view of the Cumberland Mountains, Rickard Ridge. It's more than just dinner, it's a destination. Check out their full menu and catering options online at rickardridgebbq.com.
Citizens National Bank.
Life is more fun with a Good Life checking account, offering extra benefits including bank travel. Join us for a trip to Mackinac Island for a stay at the beautiful Grand Hotel. Travel with us to southern Utah to witness the enormous, colorful, and unusual rock formations. Or join us on one of our many day trips. We're always on the go.
Citizens National Bank. Banking never felt so good.
Member FDIC.
Hey, folks, if you're in need of a lawyer, you need to call my friend Jerry Givens. I've known Jerry since high school and can personally vouch for him. He's East Tennessee through and through, and if you're going through a divorce, bankruptcy, or a DUI case, you'll need someone you can trust on your side to help you navigate the local legal system. You can trust Jerry Givens. Call the law offices of Jerry Givens today at 865-801-9250 to schedule your free consultation. That's 801-9250.
Retirement can be scary, but only if you're not prepared. That's why AARP created thisispretirement.org. Because unless you've already retired, you're in pretirement and you still have time to plan. Learn about retirement savings options, potential tax breaks, and how you can build savings over time. Visit thisispretirement.org for free resources to help you customize your action plan and feel the retirement fear disappear. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville, and W289CU Knoxville. Fan Run Radio.
Is that old tree in your yard starting to lean a little too much? Branches hanging over your roof? Don't wait until it's too late. Call ECR Total Landscapes today. At ECR Total Landscapes, we specialize in safe, professional tree removal, trimming, and storm damage cleanup. So if you've got trees that need to go, now is the time to give us a call. Plus, we're offering free stump grinding now through the end of the year when you use or mention promo code FANRUN. That's right, free stump grinding for Fan Run Radio listeners. At ECR Total Landscapes, we live up to our name by offering total landscape services. In addition to tree cutting, we also offer a wide range of landscape installation services and custom monthly maintenance packages that create stunning outdoor spaces tailored to your vision. Give us a call today to schedule a free estimate at 865-384-2012 or just visit us online at ecrtotallandscapes.com.
It's time for the Drive's Top 5 at 5.
Quitting time on your Monday, 5 o'clock here on Fan Run Radio, and time for the top 5 at 5. Jace Brown, what do you got?
Thank you. At number 1, we've got 2 more Vols on a watch list. 2 Vols were listed on the Chuck Bednarik Award watch list, those being linebacker Arian Carter and cornerback Jermod McCoy. The award is presented annually to the most outstanding defensive player in college football. They are 2 of 90 total on the watch list.
Chuck Bednarik came up on the show recently. He's the guy that hit Frank Gifford, right?
I believe so. And it was also one of those cool football names.
Yeah.
Nicknamed Concrete Charlie.
Yeah.
Professional linebacker. You knew that Chuck Bednarik was
Chuck
Concrete
Bednarik
Charlie?
Book. I got it from what do you call when you're a kid and you go to the book as a Scholastic Book Fair or whatever.
You had a Chuck Bednarik book?
Yeah, Chuck Bednarik. Chuck Bednarik. I had the Conrad Dobler. All those guys.
Oh, Concrete Charlie.
Art Shell was a bad man too. Art Donovan.
Art Donovan was funny.
He was great on Letterman.
Played for the Penn Quakers and was the first overall pick in the 1949 draft by the Philadelphia Eagles. 14-year career. Was one of the league's last two-way players. How about that?
No, he was just an absolute madman. Who Arian Carter and
Jermod McCoy.
Pretty cool if Arian Carter brought home that trophy.
At number 2, Detroit Lions safety Maurice Norris is back with the team and has entered the concussion protocol after suffering a scary injury in Friday's preseason game at Atlanta. Quote, obviously, Mo's back with us. He's doing well. Lions head coach Dan Campbell said today, it's good to have him back, and he's good. He's in concussion protocol. We're going to take it nice and easy to make sure he's good over the next, call it 10 to 14 days. It was a horrifying scene at the beginning of the fourth quarter as Morris was carted off the field and put into an ambulance.
Yeah, I mean, it was some scary stuff. It's wild to me now that, it hadn't been that long ago. The 90s, I guess. I guess that is a long time ago. You might have seen him play in the second half back in the 90s.
Give him one of those smelling salts. Hop right back up.
Man, I don't think I'm exaggerating. Do you?
I didn't pay attention to this. What did he have? Was it a concussion? Just a severe?
It was really bad. His head snapped back real hard, one of those, and
like his face kind of went into the chest of he was leaned over to the right, and the guy just hit him with his chest right in the face mask.
Yeah. Was he out cold?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They weren't doing chest compressions or anything.
No, they weren't. But it
wasn't anything that scary.
It's pretty bad though.
Why'd they stop the game?
Because they had to strap him on a spine board. They thought he was either dead or paralyzed.
Spinal.
Get the board. I'm glad he wasn't hurt bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At number 3, Eagles Pro Bowl left guard Landon Dickerson was helped off the field and carted indoors after suffering an apparent right leg injury during the team's open practice on Sunday night. Dickerson is expected to undergo an MRA on his right knee today, according to Adam Schefter.
An MRI.
Oh.
Did he play at Alabama?
Yep. We recruited him hard. I want to say Pruitt recruited him, maybe.
Huh. We couldn't offer the same benefits package that Bama could.
Yeah, I feel like we thought we had a chance at getting him. No, he went to Florida State. Did he go to Florida State first and then Alabama?
Great question.
Doesn't matter. We didn't get him. Stinking Pruitt.
Cornbread.
At number 4, Fresno State has named veteran transfer E.J. Warner the team's starting quarterback. Sources told ESPN Warner, the son of Pro Football Hall of Famer Kurt Warner, emerged from a 3-man battle and will be Fresno State's Week 0 starter at Kansas on August 23rd.
That'd be pretty cool.
Is his mom Brenda?
So I was going to say she was an odd person, wasn't she?
She looks like oh man,
a boy.
Wait, why would you say that?
Need to say that. That was
she had like a crew
completely uncalled for.
It's not cool.
She wasn't sick. She cut her hair that short intentionally.
Who was the female action figure in the 80s who had
Xena Warrior Princess?
It was the 90s. Lucy Lawless.
Oh, She-Ra?
No, the 80s, man. Like she had short Bridget
Nielsen?
Yes.
Brigitte.
Yeah, she looked like Bridget Nielsen.
She's married to Dolph Lundgren at one time.
She was like a less attractive version of Bridget Nielsen. No offense.
You know who she ended up being a companion of? I don't know if they ever got married.
Flava Flav.
Yeah.
I don't know why I know that.
Flavor Flav's like 5'4". She's like 6 foot something, Nordic blonde. Love, man. You never know, Russ. Who are you going to fall in love with?
Well, good luck to Brenda's son. Bulldogs this year.
His real name is Elijah Storm Warner.
Elijah
cool
Storm
name.
Warner. That's an awesome
If
football
football
name.
doesn't work out, he can just become Elijah Storm and be a wrestler.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Wasn't he bagging groceries before he got his shot?
He was.
Like he was completely out of it.
Then he played arena football.
You never know when the call's going to come, Bear. Still got time.
You like those guys that pop up from time to time in the NFL, just out of nowhere? Tony Romo was like that.
Oh, he was at Eastern Illinois. He was just at a off the
Small
beaten
school,
path
yeah.
school. We had a guy, was it Byron Young?
It was.
Who was bagging groceries or
BG.
something, and they convinced him to come out to Hargrave, give football a try.
Yeah, he was at Georgia Military College while he was working at Dollar General.
Oh, that's right, because that's the one that it had something. It did almost affected his eligibility, and he had to get the waiver.
How stupid would that have been? Like guys just getting paid 6-figure payments, and then here's a guy who had a legit job, working probably minimum wage in the middle of nowhere, and they're like,
And at number 5, French police were considering whether to charge a man who was arrested for lighting a cigarette using the eternal flame at the tomb of the unknown soldier under the Arc de Triomphe in Paris.
You can't do that.
France's
He did what now?
Shot him.
He lit a cigarette on the eternal flame at the tomb of the unknown soldier in Paris.
France?
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. It's not ours. You just can't do it here.
Au contraire, mon frere.
You don't want to do that.
You got to
You don't-
respect the French.
Gonna respect the tomb of an unknown soldier. You absolutely
I
are.
mean,
I'm not saying they should have shot him.
They
Maybe I was
still
a
have
little
the
too-
swastika flying over the Eiffel Tower if it wasn't for us. We'll light our cigarettes wherever we want.
Is it an unknown Allied soldier? Or is it a French soldier?
French soldier.
Who fought in what war?
The First World War.
I don't know, Russ. I got to say, I feel like they should have at least pistol whipped the guy. Be a
For
good-
what?
Smash
Lighting
him
a
in
smoke?
smash him in the mouth with one of the.
You just
butts
don't
of
do that.
Stock.
You just don't do that. Probably could have used a punch in the face.
I'm surprised he honestly got that close. Maybe the French don't take it as seriously as we
What
do.
about
we always have a Marine.
What about the Kennedy flame, Arlington? Catch your smoke off that?
I'm not sure
No?
you'd make it off the
No.
premises.
Not
honestly.
good?
Yeah.
Probably not.
What about up there, the torchbearer over on campus?
See, I did that with a cigar. I went up there.
How'd you get up there?
I climbed it.
You climbed the torchbearer?
Part of it, yeah.
Your dad would have killed you if you'd broken that thing. He got
He
the
wouldn't
bill
have killed
for
me.
it.
That's pretty cool, Chase.
Thank you.
So what they do to this guy? They just arrest him?
Just arrest him. Yeah, the video of it was like roped off. You know, like ones that you'd see in like a line. That he just climbed right over it, lit it, and
helped himself, huh?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, you're edgy, buddy. Lighting your cigarette on this sacred thing.
Hope you had fun,
dude.
It's just completely unnecessary.
This is so disrespectful.
You don't need to do that.
I don't know. Maybe the unknown soldier had a sense of humor. You don't know.
That is true.
Like it's got to be solemn the whole time. He's got to be sad that he's down there. Oh, nobody knows who I am.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a solemn kind of thing. Nobody.
I
I mean, this
understand.
guy's died without a name. Not that any of us remembered after like 20 years after we're gone. Not to get all.
You can't remember the
bleak
unknown
on you.
soldier.
Huh?
Nothing. This is mean. We should stop.
It's beneath us after the first hour we had today.
It's true. We do have What You Talking About coming up in just a little bit. How many spots left in Champions League?
That would be, I don't know. Is it 2?
I think it's down to 2.
It's 2.
Yeah. And then Champions League starts.
Well, we're going to take a little break.
We're going to
and
take
then
a break.
We'll get our ducks in a row, and Champions League will start next week.
Okay.
Very exciting.
Just 2 spots.
Only 2 spots left. Chris Brazel back at practice today. First time he's practiced, and it comes a day after news breaks that Chrissy boy got himself arrested over the weekend, driving without a license, suspended license.
Showing him his passport, like that counts.
60 in a 35 zone.
He got pinched. Not any 35 zone.
Henley.
65 on Henley.
The bridge.
Where if anything goes wrong on that bridge, it's either going to be just a colossal pain in the butt for everyone. You could end up having like a movie kind of ending as you careen off the side of that bridge.
Yeah, you could be with the goalpost if you're not careful.
And then Lady Vol basketball player Ruby Whitehorn. It was a twofer this weekend, charged with aggravated burglary and domestic assault after she was arrested on Friday. Domestic dispute call to the sheriff's office there, and she kicked the door in. Went after a woman inside a domicile, kicked her door in. Can't do that.
And the bathroom door.
Not very ladylike, Ruby.
It's not. You're not being demure if you're kicking down doors.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Coach Kim needs to do some
what?
Counseling on like they used to do in the old days.
They still do that. Counseling, that's still very much a thing, Bear.
I've never gone.
That's
like
surprising.
You know what I mean? You teach them how to, how to be ladylike.
Oh, like finishing school?
Yes. Exactly.
I mean, we should, man. We should all have better manners. We should go to gentleman's school.
Well, the young men should too over there.
Yeah. How to be a gentleman, how to be a lady.
That's what college used to be about.
Well, we don't. It's what this country used to be about. You had gentlemen and ladies. Now we just have a bunch of idiots in their pajamas at Walmart fighting in the parking lot.
Yeah. And half of them, the other half are glued to their phones watching videos of the people fighting in the parking lot.
Gentlemen and ladies, finishing school. I can dig it. Will is next. Good afternoon, Will. You're on the drive, Fan Run Radio.
Hey, how's it going?
Going well. How are you, sir?
Doing good.
Good.
I just had a quick hypothetical that me and a buddy of mine have been running over about the quarterback situation. Wanted just to get y'all's take on it.
All right.
If Merklinger is clearly not going to be the guy and Joey is, and say something happens, Milton situation in 21, like when Hooker took over, if McIntyre takes over, would you rather him just take the reins and run on for 3 to 4 years, hopefully, or would you rather him kind of just hold the ship steady for 1 year and have Faison come in? Because I'm starting to lean, I'd rather just have McIntyre take it if we took that risk and it worked, and not even have Faison come into the picture with the scar of the Nico situation.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many moving pieces to it and unknowns. It's like, what is Faison's attitude towards all this? If McIntyre took over the job at some point, whether it's the beginning of the season, end of the season, whatever, and looked great and establishes himself as the incumbent starter going into next season, is Faison Brandon the kind of prospect that would say, well, I have second thoughts. I don't want to go there. Because if he's not, and the coaches will know this, having spent time around him, like if he's a super competitor and it's like, it don't matter, I'm Faison Brandon, I'm coming in to win the job, then you do whatever you do. I think, and I had this conversation with Chase Thomas last week, we're in year 5 of the Heupel era. I think we're in the play the guy who gives you the best chance to win period of this.
Right.
If it were year 1 or year 2 of a new coaching staff, maybe you play some games. But if you think McIntyre is that good and he's better than the other 2 guys this year, then I say play him. And if that scares off Faison Brandon, then it scares him off. We're here to win games now.
I'm sure y'all have heard the rumors too, but isn't it rumored that LSU is going to get ready to back the Brinks truck up to try to flip Brandon before signing?
Which is weird because we're trying to flip their 5-star wide receiver.
Yep.
So maybe we're going to make that trade. Like, I don't know. All I know is, like, rebuilding is over. It's year 5. It's time to go win games, man. I don't think you hold anything back for a recruit that might or might not come. What have we learned after the Nico situation? you can't
put all your trust in a 5-star.
You can't worry about the future. You got to win now, brother.
And me personally, if McIntyre turns out to be the guy, which I hope, I'm like y'all, I don't care who starts. I just want to win games. Joey, McIntyre, Merklinger, whoever. But if for some reason McIntyre takes the reins, let him take them for 4 years. Don't try to bring anybody else in to take it from him. If that's the case, if we're rocking and rolling. I mean, look at Justin Fields and who was it back in the day with Georgia that went to the Bills? True freshman that took him to the Natty in Alabama. Fromm.
We don't have as much around him. We aren't going to be putting as much around McIntyre as that team did. I don't know.
No,
I feel like if McIntyre starts games this year, something's gone terribly
I don't
wrong.
know, man. Like, I know we don't have Georgia talent up front, but I think our talent at the skill positions are pretty good. I feel like our talent is up front enough. We are a quarterback away, fellas. I mean, we're sitting here quarterback desperate right now. Imagine if we had an entrenched to stay. You put Hendon Hooker on this team, that's a top 5 team you've got right there. That is a national championship contender. And I like McIntyre, I don't think is that guy as a true freshman, but it just sort of underscores the importance of quarterback in this offense and how good a job Heupel has done building up everything around it.
Yeah, I just hope that we get it somewhat right this year. I mean, as long as you have equal to slightly less than production last year, I think we have a decent ceiling.
Yeah, I agree. Good stuff. Will, anything else?
That's it. Y'all have a good one.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Let's get DR Vol in here next. What's up, DR?
What's going on, guys? Bear, counseling's a little overrated. I quit it, and I'm surviving, so it wasn't worth going to me. Just got a feeling we're going to suck really bad this year, y'all. Will it suck 2025 season? I think it's going to suck.
Oh, man, this is the second call like this we've had.
It's you and Stevie. That's who your company is right now, DR.
Here's
like
the
Stevie.
thing, DR. You're going to beat Syracuse because you might think Tennessee sucks. I don't think they suck, but Syracuse sucks. And so you beat them, you beat ETSU, and then you've got an opportunity against Georgia with the top 5 team coming in here, Neyland Stadium, where I saw this earlier today. Since 2022, we've won more home games than anybody else in the SEC. They've got to come into our fortress. We'll be undefeated. The place will be rocking, and you'll have an opportunity to plant your flag. And, and even if it doesn't work out, you still, you got UAB the next week. So you get to 3-1 headed into October. We'll pile up some wins here, DR.
I certainly hope so. Which, quarterback play, if we can just get the same what we had last year, I think we'll be all right. I mean, Nico, besides, well, you said it before, Bear. What was it, the second half against Alabama and Vandy maybe? Other than that, he wasn't anything spectacular.
Yeah. No, not.
And I'll give him Ohio State. If it wasn't for him, we probably don't score.
No, listen, we can bash on Nico all we want, and he left us in a bad spot, and it was a dumb, self-defeating thing that he did. But if he stays here, you're in a pretty good spot, man. I mean, you're
where are we ranked right now
with Nico?
Top 10, I would think.
Yeah, top 10. 7 or 8.
We got to win the Vandy game. I've got a $500 bet with Diego Pavio's brother that we're going to win that game. And after watching him on Netflix, man, he is so hateable. My God.
He's got a mouth on him, don't he?
A little bit.
Yeah, his brother was the same way, though. They get it on us. I guess their parents.
Runs in the family.
Yeah. I sat by him at a breakfast place in Arizona a few weeks ago and had a Tennessee shirt on, and the mouthing started between the two of us.
All right, well, let's see if he's still standing, if he's still upright by the time they come to Knoxville at the end of the year.
I hope I'm still standing. If it goes bad, I will say bad season equals great voluntary reactions. So there's always a optimism out there.
It's true.
For my entertainment.
It's true.
So, all right, guys. Good talking to y'all.
Thank you, DR. DR of all jumping off then. And less than 3 weeks to the first voluntary reaction.
Mm-hmm.
It's exciting.
Kick off at about 3:30 after the Syracuse game. We'll sit there and watch. What is that? Alabama and Florida State, I believe, will be going on during voluntary reaction on Saturday. So we'll watch that together, break down the game, go home and watch LSU and Clemson. Nice little Saturday, Bed Bath & Beyond, Olive Garden. Nice little weekend.
It's good stuff.
All right. It is time to get our next to last What You Talking About Champions League contestant. We need 3 players right now. 865-966-3435. Call now if you want to play the game. 966-3435, your number to get on the show. Back with more right after this.
The Drive.
You're locked onto Fan Run Radio, 105.7 FM, 1340 AM, and online at fanrunradio.com.
Ready to launch your career? Axle Logistics is a leading third-party logistics company where excellence is an energy. With an award-winning culture, Axle proves that positive outcomes come from a positive environment and a work hard, play hard mentality. At Axle, the drive for success is infectious. And with an uncapped commission structure, hard work isn't just noticed, it's rewarded. For those with big goals and even bigger dreams, Axle Logistics is the place to start your career.
This is Coach Josh Heupel. In football and life, you need a solid defense to protect what matters most. That's where Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee comes in. Score peace of mind with Farm Bureau Insurance, the official insurance of the Vols. They're your line of defense. FBITN.com.
This is Baseball VFL Cody Brown. Farm Bureau Insurance is the official insurance of the Tennessee Vols. I'm here to be that line of defense for all your insurance needs. Give me a call at 865-992-3871. And go Vols.
Hey, Fan Run listeners. This winter, our friends at Crumble are bringing you nothing but warmth and joy. With an expanded rotation and a variety of pies and cakes, Crumble is bringing the heat every week to keep you cozy. Download the Crumble app to discover what's in store for you. From party packs to gift cards, even special loyalty rewards, Crumble Cookies has plenty for you and your family this season. Shake the frost this winter and cozy up to your nearest Crumble location.
Okay, so we really need uniforms and equipment for this season. Can I trust you with that? Cool, I'll just order them online. What? Yeah, I'm going to hop online and I'm going to get them ordered. Hold up, that's not a good idea. We shouldn't just spend money on some random online retailer, okay? I mean, it seems pretty convenient. Trust me, it's a terrible idea. Let me simplify this for you. SM Athletics. Okay, how do you pronounce it? SM Athletics? They're the go-to for uniforms and equipment, whether it's for universities, high schools, youth leagues, you name it. So why wouldn't you rather go with professionals who can guide us through the process, design the perfect uniforms, and deliver the best equipment? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. What's the name again? SM Athletics. Right. It's definitely smarter to go with a company that emphasizes customer service, fair pricing, and, of course, excellent products. Exactly. So, yeah, I guess it's settled then. For uniforms and equipment for all sports, it's SM Athletics.
Fan Run Radio, the drive continues. All right, we're waiting on one more. We need one more caller for What You Talking About. No, we're good? All right. Oh, man. Ready to rock and roll. 2 more places up for grabs in Champions League this week. And then we will get started with crowning our next champion Remember, the defending champion, William the Conqueror, has bowed out.
That's what he's claiming.
He said he would only play one more time.
What a chomp, man. What are you doing, Will?
Whoa. That's the Conqueror you're talking about.
I know. He's
a
going to
little
give up your
respect,
crown.
Please. A little respect.
The going
please.
got a little bit tough, Will, and you just tucked your tail between your legs and said, here's my crown, everybody. I'm going to go home. You can have my kingdom. God, man. Defend what's yours. Give up the crown?
I admire him.
He abdicated.
No, he didn't. He put his best foot forward. He said, I'm going to play. If I don't win, that's it. He didn't win.
That's not what a king does. King does whatever it takes to remain king.
You don't know that. Some guys abdicate. The guy from England abdicated. Remember, he married the American woman.
Yeah. She's been divorced like 5 times, and he may or may not have been a Nazi. Definitely a Nazi sympathizer.
Okay, so
probably wasn't the only Nazi.
Kings
in the royal
abdicate.
family.
Kings make bad decisions. That's why we got rid of them.
We at least admit I think it's a bad decision on Will's part myself. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, well, you're entitled to your opinion.
Disappointed in him.
He's entitled not to play. He chooses not to play. All right, here we go. It's time to play What You Talking About on the Drive.
Time to play the game. Time to play the game. What you talking about? 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 What you talking about?
Mike, Todd, and Stevie. Is this
Crazy Stevie?
Possum Stevie?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Possum King. You know the
I
rules.
want to talk to him again.
It's the game. He did get his one phone call, but you can also call back if it's to play a game.
This guy.
I think you're being a little too hard on him.
Probably going to win.
Oh, man.
Guy ran over a possum 3 or 4 times to, quote, put it out of its misery. Guy owns an axe that's not sharp enough to decapitate a possum.
Couldn't kill a possum with his car and an axe.
While his psycho German shepherd. I mean, imagine the last hour or so of that possum's life.
Horrible.
How long? What is a possum lifespan? What is typical possum? He's probably like a year old. He's been doing his possum thing for a year.
He's probably got at least what you figure 10, 12 years.
Really? A possum?
Sure. Why not?
You've had a good possum life, man. You had a good summer. You're chilling, and all of a sudden, this beast is upon you.
This Kraut military dog.
Ripping you,
Oh, my God.
limb from limb. And you're sitting there, you're bleeding out on the side of the driveway. You're like, well, that was a man's death. Well, I didn't think it was my time, but at least it'll all be over soon. I'll be in possum heaven. I'll see my mom, my dad, and they'll be proud of me. And it won't get any worse. It won't be any worse than this.
Died a hero's death.
Wait a minute. What's that? What do I? Sounds like a car starting up. What's going on here?
I was pulling me out in the street.
Oh no! Oh, this is at least it'll all be over soon. Oh my God! He ran over me again. Why won't he stop? Oh my God! He just keeps running over me. The car is finally turned off. Oh man, at least my suffering is almost over. Wait, what's that shiny metal object coming towards me? He's not got an axe with it. He's not going to chop me into little pieces now, is he? Oh my God! It didn't sever the spinal cord. I feel everything.
To answer your question, the typical possum lifespan is 1.5 to 2 years.
Yeah, ain't no possum living to be 10 years old.
No.
I thought you were some kind of animal expert. 10-year-old possum.
How old are they?
1.5.
1.5 to 2 years in the wild. 3 to 4 in captivity.
Well, yeah, they live in a violent world. I'm looking at these felling axes. All the ones I'm finding online for sale look like they have a razor's edge on them.
Psycho Steve.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, let's play the game. I'm pulling for Mike and Todd today.
I'm pulling for Crazy Stevie.
Mike is up first. Hello, Mike.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. How you doing, man?
Good. I need to redeem myself after that pathetic performance I had a couple days ago.
All right. Well, you've had all weekend to think about it, look yourself in the mirror, and ask if you're not made of sterner stuff. Now is your opportunity, Mike. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. This is what you water your garden with.
A hose.
This is the best basketball player in the world for the Lakers.
Michael Jordan.
For the Lakers.
Or, LeBron James.
Yes, this is Dave Grohl's band, Everlong.
Pass.
This is an actress. She was in the Hunger Games. Young girl.
Pass.
All right, this is what you drink in the morning, first thing in the morning.
Coffee.
Yes, this is a former Heisman Trophy winner for Auburn, played for the Panthers.
Sam Newton.
This is where the Mariners play. The Seahawks.
Austin?
In the Seahawks city.
Seattle?
Yes, this is the former head coach at LSU in Kansas. Eats grass.
Pass.
This is the Square Hamburger fast food place.
Wendy's.
Yes, this is Jay-Z's wife. All the single girls.
Beyonce?
Yes, this is the quarterback for the Bucks, played at Oklahoma. Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
That's what we were looking
Golly.
there. What do you end up with, boys?
6.
Only 6,
Jeez.
Mike.
I swear that clock was shorter this time.
Now, did you know it was LeBron James? Did I say like best basketball player in the world? And you were like, it's Jordan. You played for the Lakers.
Well, as soon as you said best basketball player in the world, I
just went Jordan.
Jordan.
I got you.
Yeah.
You passed on the Foo Fighters. That's Dave Grohl's band. You passed on Jennifer Lawrence. What else has she been in?
She was in that. I don't know. The last thing she was in where she.
I just remember that movie Winter's Bone that she was in. That was a good movie.
The one I remember is the one where the kid's parents kind of paid her to.
Oh, that was a more recent one.
Yeah, date their son.
Then we really took too long on Seattle. I should have just led with Seahawks. Mariners popped in my mind, so I probably didn't do any favors there, Mike. But head up, man. You never know.
There.
Maybe Todd and Stevie will be really bad. Mike's like, yeah, whatever. I'm done. Stick a fork in me. Stranger things have happened. Let's bring in Todd. Will be our next competitor. Good afternoon, Todd.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
All right, you need 7 to best Mike and take the lead pending Psycho Stevie's performance on the show today. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. This is Bruce Pearl's school.
Auburn.
This is the game where you roll the ball and knock down the pins.
Bowling.
Yes, this is what are on the end of your feet, your fingers.
Toes.
Yes, this was the president in the 1980s. He was an actor.
Ronald Reagan.
Yes, this is where the Cubs play in Chicago.
Wrigley Field.
This was a great Jamaican sprinter, set a world record.
Usain Bolt.
Yes, this is a breakfast food. They got a hole in them.
Donut.
Yes, this is the former Patriots quarterback, married to Giselle.
Tom Brady.
This is where the Knicks play in New York City.
Madison Square Garden.
Yes, this is the boxer from the 80s and 90s who knocked everybody out, went to prison.
Mike Tyson.
Yes, this is Jim and Pam's TV show.
The Office.
This is the school in Baton Rouge.
LSU.
This is the great one of hockey.
Wayne Gretzky.
Yes, this is what your clothes when they get dirty. Ooh, I was trying to get laundry in there. Well done, Todd. You were a machine, calm, methodical, did not pass anything, got them all. What was the final tally?
Lucky number 13.
Got 13.
Well done, sir. Very impressive.
Mic drop.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry, Mike.
tough.
He doubled you up, buddy.
That's tough.
All right. Let's bring in Stevie in here next. Hello, Steven.
Clarice.
Oh no! Come on, man.
You're
Russell,
That's
you're
weird.
giving
That's
me
too
a
weird.
bad rap. You're giving me a bad rap. First of all, when will you let the Tucker thing go? I direct message Tucker on Twitter all the time. We're good friends. Let it go.
Nobody puts Tucker in the back seat.
I put Tucker in the back.
You did. It was really weird. All right, buddy. You got to get 13 to force a tie with Todd. 14 would win it outright and put you in Champions League.
It's not going to happen, but let's do it.
Oh, my God. What an attitude. What an attitude. All right, here we go. This is Golden State's basketball team.
Warriors.
This is the Golden Bear of golf.
Jack Nicklaus.
Yes, this is where the Hawks and the Braves play.
Atlanta.
Yes, this is the TV show host in Chicago, Black Lady.
Beth.
This is the quarterback of the Steelers, was at Green Bay and the
Ben
Jets. last-
Roethlisberger.
and-
Aaron Rodgers.
Yes, this is where the Orangemen play.
Syracuse.
Yes, this is what you eat at a baseball game.
Hot dog.
Yes, this is Steven Tyler's band.
Aerosmith.
This is the Sultan of SWAT from the 1920s.
Skip.
This is a kid's food with cheese, pasta and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese.
Yes, this is the quarterback who dates Ciara. He's with the
Russell Wilson.
Yeah, this is a movie with Buzz and Woody.
Toy Story.
Yes, this is Rick Barnes coached him at Texas.
Kevin Durant.
Yes, this is a seafood place with the Captain's
Red
Biscuits.
Lobster.
Yes, this is Messy Sport.
Soccer.
Didn't get that one.
Cool. That's because you were slow.
Didn't get that one.
You got a 12.
You got 12. So brutal.
It wasn't half bad, was it, boys?
It really wasn't.
That was
great
very
effort.
good. You
Herculean.
passed on Oprah Winfrey.
That would have gotten you in the
Ew.
champ. That would have gotten you tied.
Chicago. Oh. And the Sultan.
Am I a
dude,
jerk for saying black woman? Like that's it's a
Yeah.
readily identifiable thing. Like
Either that, or you could have said, "What? You get a car. You get a car. You get a
That's
car."
what I should have said. Yeah. Would that have helped?
Talk show
Yeah.
host, famous talk show host that gives cars away. You get
Yeah.
a car. You get a car.
I'm sorry for racially profiling.
Female talk show host that has a book club. Female
Sorry.
talk show
Okay.
host. That
Sorry,
was in
Stevie.
Color purple.
This is
Okay.
this is on you for torturing that poor possum to death.
Russell, I was requested to do this per your show, and so I'm happy to serve in whatever role and capacity you do that you ask of me. But let's not pretend like you and me didn't have a good time at our Atlanta Braves game, okay?
I never said we didn't. We did. It was just
Oh.
your wife made delicious cookies.
I know.
Thank you, Stevie. Get out of here. Let's bring in Todd, today's winner. He is on to Champions League. He wins 8 wings from our friends over at Buckethead Tavern on Ray Mears Boulevard. Hello, Todd.
Hello.
Well done, sir. Were you getting nervous when Stevie was running off all those correct answers?
No, but I'll tell you what, I've never laughed so hard as during the possum story.
Oh man.
Oh, man. If you missed Stevie's possum story, go back and listen. Hour number 1 of the podcast is maybe halfway through the hour. It was interesting. Stevie's got a dark side. Well done, Todd. 13, that's going to put you right in there in the hunt and in the mix next week for Champions League play. So hang right there, and we will get your name, phone number, and get those prizes to you.
You've been accused of sandbagging Stevie by DR.
Maybe he shouldn't have skipped on Oprah.
Yeah, I mean,
that was pretty bad.
Like
he was killing it.
He was just cruising along.
Took him a minute to get Jack Nicklaus too.
Yeah, that was a stumble.
And then what was the basketball one that he just or no, he immediately passed on Babe Ruth, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was
yeah. Yeah.
And he's
For
a baseball guy.
Oh.
Yeah. Passing on Babe Ruth. I don't know if you can be a baseball guy if you pass on
If he gets Oprah and Babe Ruth, he wins with 14.
He does. There was a clear path to victory that he just couldn't take.
I'll tell you what, I saw pictures. Wrigley looks like a good dog. But he was just being himself, a dog, a German Shepherd at that.
I don't think anyone's blaming the dog for what happened to that possum.
I mean, I'd keep his dog for him.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Shepherd. Those are great dogs. You ever have one?
Have I ever had a German Shepherd? No.
Yeah. I couldn't remember.
It's not a normal thing. I mean, I know it's a fairly common dog, but like, what a percentage of the public do you think has ever owned a German Shepherd? That's less than 1%, right?
I don't know. I'm not sure about that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't see him too often. I mean, I bet you see probably.
You always have that one friend with a German Shepherd.
Yeah.
You kind of really didn't want to go to his house.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, oh, man.
Yeah.
He's not going to bite me today. So.
I mean, for every one German Shepherd, there's like 8 other people that have a Lab or a Golden Retriever.
Pit Bulls are probably more common than German Shepherds now.
Yeah. Now, we had a neighbor growing up, and looking back on it, he had one of, it's not a pit bull, it's the our gang dog. Like the little rascal, like Petey. Is it an American bulldog? It's a little bit different than the pit.
Mm.
We had a house growing up next to us that had a Rottweiler that was just the meanest looking dog.
Those things are usually like cupcakes, though.
No, dude, this dog was vicious. Just vicious.
Probably barked loud, didn't it, Jace?
Oh yeah, you walk by this house and he's like up in your grill. But they were the first people I ever knew who had the electric fence.
Did it work?
Right,
for
the
that
underground fence. And this dog would wear 2 of the shock collars. He looked like Frankenstein. He had one on either side of his neck.
That's crazy.
His name was Moxie. He was just a
That's
beast.
a classic Rottweiler.
He was a
name.
beast.
Would he run
man.
over that line? Some of those dogs will do that.
Yeah, like if he got riled up enough, like he never attacked any of us. But
Did you always have your shoes tied tight, ready to run?
I'm sure it scared my parents. Like, I got little kids, man. Like I've never talked to my folks about it. It's like, what were you thinking when like these people next to us had this Rottweiler?
I mean, you can't choose your neighbor's pets, man. I remember pulling up
it
to
would
pick up.
I mean, it would like bark at you. Like
It was probably like that dog off of the Sandlot.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was to us.
Yeah, but those dogs are always just like in the movie. Usually, you're a lot more scared of that dog.
Oh yeah, like
that dog probably would have rolled over.
That's what everybody would say, but that's one thing to say it to you. But then when you're walking home from school and you got to pass in front of that house and that thing comes out at you.
Would he come running at the charge?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Every now and like the old man who lived there would come out and like try and get it, but you didn't know, man. You didn't know. Is today the day? Is today the day that I get viciously mauled by the neighbor's dog?
Moxie.
And that would happen like there was always that one kid in the neighborhood who got attacked and like they had to put the dog down and the police were involved and all that stuff. Remember that kid?
I feel like if a kid goes in someone else's yard and gets bit, that's on the kid. That's not your yard. Especially if they have the beware of dog sign. I always took that seriously.
Yeah, but
you're going to warn me that you've got a dog that might bite me. I'm not coming anywhere near you.
Most of the time as the dog gets loose.
That's true. I don't know. I'll see like women that weigh like 90 pounds walking around out in public with the cane Corsos, Canai Corsos, Italian
Lee
bull
Corso?
mastiffs.
Those are wild dogs.
Very
bull
dangerous.
mastiffs, yeah. Those things are meant for
poor Rottweiler. He probably just
work.
wanted you guys to play with him. He just didn't know how to express himself correctly.
I've been playing with that dog.
Does he slobber all over?
Still got nightmares about that dog.
You wouldn't even throw him a tennis ball just to see if he would have brought it back?
No.
Did you actively run from him at any point?
Oh, I'm sure.
Did you show fear to the dog?
Oh, I'm sure he could smell it on us.
That was always, I felt like the catch-22 of being a kid. Like, they tell you not to run. That'll trigger, the instinct thing that they're going to chase you down. But it's pretty damn terrifying when you're, 12 and under to get chased by a damn Rottweiler.
That happened a couple of years ago. I was out walking in the neighborhood with my wife, and there's this house that had like a pack of big dogs. I can't remember what they were. But
Bumpus's dogs? Or
yeah,
worse?
yeah. Like they were big, mean. Like I want to say one of them was a husky, and like there were a couple of other just huge dogs.
Huskies scare me more than a Rottweiler.
And they got loose, and they're coming after us. And my wife's like, "Oh my god!" Like she's terrified.
I can imagine.
And I wasn't 100% confident, but I mustered all I could. I bowed up on them and got big, just, like yelled at them, and they because they were coming after us, man, and they like scattered.
Did you? And that means they were like the Bumpus's dogs.
I bowed up. I got big and like yelled at them. Get out of here! My most menacing voice.
Those chow dogs always scared the hell out of me.
Chow dogs?
Chow dogs. Those Chinese, they're basically Chinese Mastiffs.
Oh, okay.
You get those scrunched up. I mean, they're dangerous as hell.
Mm-hmm.
They've killed people.
Yeah, any breed of Mastiff is not a dog you want to mess with.
Quick break. You're listening to The Drive. It's Fan Run Radio, Monday afternoon edition of the show. The shocking conclusion coming up. Speak now, forever hold your peace. 865-966-3435. Your number to get on board the show. Back with more right after this.
The Drive.
The flagship station for Tennessee fans. This is Fan Run Radio.
Blackford Veterinary Surgery Referral specializes in surgeries not regularly performed by your pet's general veterinarian. They're currently accepting referrals from vets all across the country. With their newly renovated state-of-the-art surgery center and highly trained staff, clients can rely on professional and thorough care. If your vet says that your pet needs surgery or rehab, ask for a referral to Blackford Vet and let them get your best friend back on its feet. Located conveniently in West Knoxville. For more information, visit blackfordvetsurgery.com.
Got a flat tire? Strange noise under the hood? Don't stress. Roll into Matlock Tire and Auto Service. From oil changes and brake repairs to brand new tires, Matlock's certified techs do it all. Fast, friendly, and fair priced. Matlock is the home of the price match guarantee. Bring in any competitor's ad, and Matlock will match the exact same tire for the exact same price. Matlock Tire and Auto Service. 5 locations in East Tennessee. Visit MatlockTireService.com to find the location nearest you and schedule your appointment.
In a world filled with deadlines and screens, sometimes we forget the simple joys of life. Days filled with special moments. At Inward Half, we understand the essence of these moments. Feel the difference between our breathable fabrics and flexible apparel as you disconnect from the hustle and bustle and reconnect with what truly matters. Inward Half. Simple luxury for on and off the course.
Hungry for some mouth-watering barbecue? Then take the quick drive up I-75 to Rickard Ridge for some of the best barbecue you'll ever have. Fall off the bone, Memphis-style baby back ribs, slow-smoked chicken thighs, and fresh hand-cut steaks. Rickard Ridge has something for everyone. Located in Cove Lake State Park with a spectacular view of the Cumberland Mountains, Rickard Ridge. It's more than just dinner, it's a destination. Check out their full menu and catering options online at rickardridgebbq.com.
Are you tired of trying to squeeze your dental appointments in on your lunch break or before you go to work? Here at Knoxville Smiles, we're all about making going to the dentist easier. That's why we're now open until 7 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays. To take advantage of our new evening hours, make your appointment now at knoxvillesmiles.com or just call us at 865-539-1776. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles.
In sitcoms, when someone has a problem, they just blurt it out and move on.
Well, I lost my job and my parakeet is missing. How was your day?
But the real world is different. Managing life's challenges can be overwhelming. So, what do? We get support. The Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council have mental health resources available for you at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. See how much further you can go when you take care of your mental health.
And the final segment today brought to you by our friends at the Griffin Law Firm, your trusted ally in military legal matters. Shout out to Marshall Griffin and the gang getting it done for our armed forces, veterans, and active service members. We appreciate them listening no matter where they are this afternoon, and remind them if you ever get in a situation where you need a military lawyer, the Griffin Law Firm is ready to represent you through whatever challenges you may face. No matter the circumstances, if you're in trouble, they want to help. Let VFL Marshall Griffin and his team of experienced military attorneys make your problem their problem. For a free consultation, call 888-707-4282 or visit griffinlawdefense.com. At Griffin Law, your mission is their mission. Remember, remain silent. Request counsel. Call Griffin Law. And if you work at a federal agency and you feel you've been discriminated against, Griffin Law can help you as well. Again, griffinlawdefense.com is the website. Tell them Fan Run Radio sent you. Wrapping up Monday afternoon edition of the show. Let's get Roberto in here next. Good afternoon, Roberto.
Hey, Russ.
What's
How are
up?
you guys?
Doing well, thanks.
Can you hear me okay?
Oh, you're cutting in and out on us. Oh.
It may not. I don't know.
Oh, that sounds good. Don't
Okay.
move. You're good right there.
Yeah. So I actually have a Rottweiler story too. Dude, Rottweilers in the 80s, that was the bane of every bus stop. Am I right, guys? And we had one across the street from ours, Russ. And the old man that lived in the house would always say, if you step foot in my yard, my dog's going to tear you up. I'm going to have him kill you.
Jeez.
Like, he was insane. I mean, I lived in this guy was insane. And
Should call the authorities.
I think people did, Bear. I don't think it did anything because that dog bit a kid and ripped his leg clean open. And they never put it down. And then the old guy, you know, everybody's like, oh, he's just crazy old man. He killed a guy. The old man killed a guy. My dad was a witness in the murder. How wild is that?
This today's show has been an all-timer. The stories have been out there, man.
I haven't, by the way, I've never laughed so hard in my life as your portrayal of the possum in the incident. It hurt. I was laughing so hard it hurt. That was great. All things aside, you know, dogs are, as Bear said, most dogs are pretty good dogs and they just want you to play with them. But if one of the owners seems like he might be crazy and says, I'll have my dog kill you, take them at their word, kids. Take care.
Oh, I mean, that's absolutely 100%. All I was telling Russ is, for the most part, I've been around a lot of Rottweilers, and yeah, you may get the occasional bad apple, but generally they're kind of dopey dogs unless they've just been mistreated. But they are completely terrifying at 12. And I mean, if you're a kid,
he was slobbering and he showed you his teeth. He had
got
those
that
two shot collars on him. Just, oh my God.
He's got the deep voice.
Here's the other thing. Like, we didn't have it near the bus stop. The bus stop was like a mile away. It probably wasn't a mile. It felt like a mile. I don't know what kids today, my kids are so spoiled. Like, I would have to walk. Like, you would get off the bus.
Like three or four blocks.
Dude, it was so long with your heavy ass backpack. And then it was like a video game because I would get almost home and it's like you have to pass the final boss. There's Moxie the Rottweiler up there with his double shot collars on. You have to
slobbered everywhere.
Yeah, you have to get by him to get home and get to your milk and cookies.
What was the worst when, like, you'd wear jeans and you'd be all right in the morning and at school? Something about getting off that bus and it had gotten hot.
And you're sweating
and you're
walking home in those jeans.
Size 16 tough skin Huskies. You're big boned.
Now it sounds like a very personal remembrance here. I was slim fit.
You were slim. I don't doubt it.
I wore Husky.
Oh, yeah. I guarantee. I'm not even going to ask you. You wore Husky.
Whoa.
Well, he's big like me and Jace. He's a big dude. Big old bear of a guy. You wore Husky
He might have wore athletic taper.
You don't know. You wore Husky jeans, didn't you?
And I could not tell you what I wore.
Yeah, you
in
call your
elementary
mom
school.
after
I
the
probably
show.
did wear Husky
She'll tell
jeans.
you, I bought you Husky
I'm
britches.
sure I did.
Yeah, call your mom and ask her that.
Yeah,
that would be a good
that'll be the
conversation.
first thing we talk about.
Hey, did I wear Husky pants
in third grade?
We did
Final
get a good. Sorry.
Final poll results here. Over 300 votes cast. 86% say they hire Gruden. 14% say Jimbo.
People want the chaos.
I don't even think it'd be chaos, but
it would be chaos. Maybe good chaos, but it will be okay, it would be a lot more entertaining than Josh Heupel with
Imagine
the
the
off-the-field
stories
stuff.
coming out of John Gruden training camp.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh, it'd leak like a sieve. You know it would.
I saw Gruden down at Roosters over the weekend.
I talked to him. We did have a good commercial break laugh. We're trying to figure out what's funnier. You getting big on the dogs in your neighborhood as an adult, or you running from your life with some senior citizen, little bit grouchy Rottweiler who just wanted some attention.
Little bit grouchy. Huh. I haven't seen you run in 10 years since I've known you. If that dog walked in here right now, you'd be making like Usain Bolt.
I'm pretty good at, I'm telling you, that's not a breed that scares me. Chows.
Rottweiler.
Rottweilers don't. Like chow dogs and pit bulls. I don't like being around pit bulls. I'm usually looking for a weapon.
I had a buddy, Bobby, who had this pit bull when we were like just gotten out of college or whatever. And he had this pit bull. And I swear he's like trying to make this thing mean. He would give it like one of those rope toys. This thing would grab, and this was a full grown, like 80 pounds. And he'd like swing it around by its jaw.
Yeah, it's how strong their jaws are. If you really want to make it mean, I've heard that like when they're puppies and when you're doing that, it's not the rope thing. You hold them down, don't let them move, and kind of mush their face.
Yeah, that's what we should do.
Makes them mean.
Can we go home now?
Our latest project.
Can we get a show Pitbull?
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Thank you, Bear. Thank you, Jace. Thank you, Walker. I'm Russell Smith. We got overtime headed your way next on Fan Run Radio.